All right. Ziggy, thank you for the 2 months. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Hello.
Possibly the hardest in my
Hello.
major. Like,
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. What's up?
God, is that you?
Welcome one and all to Into the Fire episode 4. We're now on episode 4 of this interactive D&D campaign experience, whatever you want to call it. We are a little bit late to start, so we are just going to run real quick through our cast intros and who they will be playing before we jump into the little bit of business for the interactive portion of the game, and then we will jump right into the recap. So, let us begin with Commander. Sir, how you doing today?
Hi. I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. It's been a busy, kind of stressful, kind of awful week, but I'm doing okay. I'm glad to be here on this show because I have a lot of fun being here. I have a lot of fun playing D&D. I don't get to play often, so I'm glad to be here and put on my shitty French accent and be a weird alien insect hybrid creature that's disguising himself as a human.
Ah, yes. Jacques, our everyone's favorite Frenchman,
Spoiler alert.
is going to be
Right?
is going to be
Alien
played
just
by
means
Commander.
strange.
Yeah,
Alien
it just means strange. Yeah, exactly. So that is Jacques, played by Commander. Next up, Micah Lightning.
Yo, I'm Micah Lightning, Meowdy BBs. If you're here from the Micah community, drop some hearts in the chat. I play Yaja, a punky dragonborn.
There you go.
And I'm at Meta's house, obviously.
Yeah, yes, of course. Yep.
Not really Sag.
Sag. It's okay. Moving on. Mr. Ziggy Buckets, who is very far away from his camera.
I don't know what was between what was happening between the dungeon master and Yaja, but I was a little uncomfortable.
Okay, dude.
Well, you better get comfortable, Zidon.
I'm Ziggy Buckets.
Zidane?
I'm Zidane. I am Zidane, the Asmar paladin who has 6 intelligence and tries really hard to understand and comprehend everything that's going around him.
Yes. Yes, of course.
His brain is always like
6
smoking.
intelligence. That is the meme. Next up,
You can smell the wood burning.
Yeah.
Cinnabon.
that's me. Yeah, I am Zero Cinnabon Zero. I play Maricela, a changeling ranger, and I think we're gonna have an exciting day today.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
And finally, everybody's favorite bard, Reswitch.
Yeah, I'm Reswitch. I play Desnova. He's a bard. He does things, and he does lots of things, but mostly tries to make Meta's plans fail. So there we
He
go.
does
That's what we do.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
Proven
definitely a
time
thing.
and time again.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So this is your cast for Into the Fire. For those of you who are new, maybe have not seen the show before. But aside from them, I will be Meta. I will be your GM this evening, running this lovely cast of people through this campaign. So let's quickly go over. I'll try to be a little bit faster this time on things you can do to influence the game. Now, the things you can do to influence the game can be done either through direct donations or through channel points just from watching the stream.
I'm sorry. No, okay, it smells like buttered toast. And then it
He's
just
not even looking at you. Don't even worry.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not
not
looking at
even
you. So we're gonna run through this. You can
I'm
influence
sorry,
the game
okay.
through either donations or channel points just from watching the stream. It all going from least expensive to most expensive. $5 or 5,000 points will give you. You can give any character a healing potion. You just type on who it is, give it to them. Same thing with $10 or 10,000 points. You can get inspiration die, basically giving any character an additional D20 to re-roll anything they want one time, which expires at the end of the session. So you must use it during that session. So you can't just stockpile all the inspiration die. 15 or 1500 is going to be a random loot drop, which is a random magic item. I actually have a table this time that I can roll off of really quickly, so this is not going to take as long as it did last time if you use this. There's a really nice table on D&D Beyond I'm going to start rolling off of that will just give any of these players one random item right then and there, or at the next loot opportunity. $20 or 20,000 points. You can cast Heal as a 9th level spell on a player or a character that I control, which basically just heals them up for 100 points and cures them of all like ailments. So you can either help or hurt the party with that. That's up to you. $25 is a Wild Magic Surge or 25,000 points, which basically means every character in the encounter, the entire party, and myself all rolls on the same Wild Magic table for many shenanigans to happen. Many different swings in combat can happen just from that, so keep that one in mind. And finally, $50 or 50,000 points gives a random encounter. Since I make my own monster manual, I have dozens of encounters planned, completely homebrewed that none of these people know anything about, so I will be able to throw one of these at them should that be incentived. Should you redeem that one?
If I'm a huge fan of the Metamagix YouTube channel, will I be aware more of these combat encounters than most would?
Yeah, you would. Yes, exactly. So if you want to know exactly what the party could be getting into, subscribe to the YouTube. Put just at 4K. Let's keep it going, boys. Anyway.
Oh, we could subscribe to the YouTube. What about does Twitch priming help this channel at all? Or
oh, absolutely. Twitch primes help so much because it means I can continue to.
Gaming?
Oh, if it's Prime Gaming, I don't know about that one. No, of course, Prime Gaming.
We're all
Prime
gamers.
Gaming.
This is a big gamer moment.
Every dollar that comes into this channel goes back into the content through some form or another. So every Prime, every dono, just you guys redeeming your points and being here during the stream helps. All of it helps. So really happy to be here, have you guys here, have you guys watching. This is my favorite thing to do on Twitch, and I hope to do it for a long time. But enough digressing. We shall get into
Meta loves Twitch Prime, so
absolutely.
You know who loves Twitch Primes more? Ziggy Buckets. Twitch.tv/Ziggy_Buckets and hit that Twitch Prime button.
Okay, and you are banned. And you are banned permanently from the DM Lightning 20d6. Peach, thank you for the follow. Also, after the recap, I will be toning it very down on interactions with chat, unless you do something like one of the redemptions, because I do want to keep the immersion involved through the storytelling. So keep that in mind. Shoutouts will be very limited when they happen. And at some point during the middle of the session, we'll be taking a 5-minute recess. Any bathroom breaks, water breaks, whatever you would like to do, we will be doing that about halfway in like 90 minutes from now. So keep that in mind. Anyways, let us get back in to the recap of what happened last time. So, having received a tip from a certain spy who worked for Captain Zodge of the Flaming Fist on the location of a group of murderous cultists of the Dead Three, the party set out to find their base, a dungeon hidden under the bathhouse that is residing within Baldur's Gate. After some searching around, having a little bit of fun in the bathhouse itself, they found a secret door that led down into the depths of the dungeon, where they progressed through the murky, soaked in water caverns till eventually they came upon 3 separate, very unique individuals representing the 3 lieutenants of this Dead Three cult, representing Bane, Baal, and Merkul. Came through some close calls through each of the encounters, especially involving some very near-death experiences on the final encounter. The party, one by one, was able to slay each individual. But before they got to the final encounter, they did meet somebody who, from what they understand, to be a member of one of the families that is of the mother who's the Duke of Baldur's Gate. They met a man named Mortlock Vanthamper, the son of Duke Thalamra Vanthamper, who is vying to be one of the Grand Duke, as it were. There are 4 dukes in Baldur's Gate, and she is trying very hard to become the Grand Duke. You learned this last time. So...
Oh shit, I forgot we're surrounded.
Yeah.
So, they took... Mortlock agreed to, with a promise of safe passage from the party, agreed to lead them to his brothers who he says attempted to murder him. And he also agreed to carry the treasure out that they found, the chests and chests of treasure that they found stolen by this cult. Everything was carried out. We all collected and tallied it up. All 3 of the lieutenants were slain. However, on exit of the bathhouse, the party was immediately ambushed by 5 robed and hooded figures, demanding that they give back the treasure stolen from their queen. And that...
How do they look again?
I will...
Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Finish your intro.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And that is where we left off. So, as you opened the door to the opening of the bathhouse, the front door of the bathhouse, you find 4 humanoids leaping down from the high walls of the bathhouse, the walls that were enclosing the bathhouse. They each jump down. They're dressed in black with these dragon-ish type masks that they're wearing. They are humans. You can definitely tell that they are humans. But they all jump down, brandishing curved steel blades. Let me turn this down a little bit. Oh, by the way, I forgot. I need to really quick before we do that. I got to. There we go. There we go.
Very important.
So, yes, the party hearing the music is important. So.
Are they for sure fighting us, or do we get a chance to talk?
Well, one of them jumped down immediately and said, "You possess the treasure of our queen. Give it back!" As he holds up one of his like steel, and you can tell that this isn't like a weapon that conventionally is used that you've seen. It's very strangely shaped, but it still looks painful. So 5 of them.
It's a scimitar, right?
It's not a scimitar.
Oh, what is it?
That's the thing. Like, I don't even know what this is. It's a very uniquely shaped weapon. It looks like imagine like a sickle, but every part of the weapon is like sharp.
Interesting.
Minus like the small hilt.
Oh. Okay.
All right. I'll say
reminiscent of dragon claws.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, since they're like dragon worshipping cult. Okay, so I'll say, do you really want to be messing with the people who just recovered these things that you are not ballsy enough to get yourself? We just killed 3 insanely powerful people. Do you want to die today?
That treasure was stolen from us. Leave it or die.
It wasn't
cast Arms of
stolen
Hadar.
by us.
I cast Arms of Hadar.
Oh shit. Okay.
Second level.
All right.
All right. Well, really quick then, we're gonna bam. We're gonna do that.
So roll initiative.
Well, first off, Jacques is going to. Oh God. Let me just get into token view real quick. There we go. Jacques is going to cast Arms of Hadar. Okay, so second level. What's the save on all that?
I want to hit as many as I can, and the save is a DC 13 strength save.
Okay.
If they fail, they take half. If they don't fail, they take full damage. And
so what's the range on that?
It's 10 feet around me.
Okay. All
so
right.
2 squares around me.
So you can hit 4 of them.
How many are there?
5.
5. Okay, yeah, that's good.
All right. So 13. We're gonna go from the top down.
Strength.
Top one is going to fail.
Okay.
Second one is going to fail.
Ooh.
Third one is going to succeed, and the fourth is also going to succeed. So,
here's
top
the
2
damage.
succeed, top 2 does not.
It's a total of 3d6. So first roll's a 4, second roll's a 5, last roll's a 3.
Okay, so
that's 12 damage. Half to 6.
Okay, so 2 of the cultists, as these alien-like arms sprout forth from the ground, piercing into 2 of the cultists, they immediately just and drop to the ground. 12 was the damage total, you said?
Yep. I kind of like brush off my jacket of the blood of like the dead 3, and I stand there kind of like with my arms out. like shaking my head.
Okay. So as two of them, they come up in sequence. So two of them, not being able to predict this attack you had ready for them, do take the fatal blow. However, the third and fourth, seeing this coming, attempt to dodge to the side and barely just scrape away with just getting gouged right in the side, missing the vital organs. But they do. But this third one is still not looking very good. The fourth guy was able to get out of the way pretty easily, but the third one, he's looking terrible right now.
I just say run.
All right, do you want to make intimidation from that, or?
Sure.
All right, roll intimidation.
Do I get advantage for killing 2 people?
Yes, sure. Roll advantage.
Can I talk
still
to
not great.
What'd you get?
Let me see. Intimidation, I am not proficient in, so I got 13.
13.
10 plus 3 with advantage.
So, okay, go on.
So from what you can tell, the cultist who almost just got his organs ripped out he's not looking too enthralled with fighting right now. However, the fourth more prominent figure is remaining steadfast in his resolve. So
then
he doesn't look like he's going anywhere.
I'm going to take a step forward and then ask both of them and say to both of them, I'm stronger than he is. Are you sure you still want to mess with us?
Well, now that Jacques got the surprise, now we need to roll initiative.
Fuck.
I hope that was okay with everybody. I hope that was an okay surprise round. We got 4 of them.
Yeah, if you call that out before like anything happens, then yeah, you take your action first. But now we shall go into initiative.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I just had +3 on intimidation, and I wanted to try to intimidate them. I got 18.
I got
15. I got a random 15 from Anonymous. Well, I guess you guys are gonna find something good after this fight.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I got a 17.
I got an 18.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold up. We're gonna see if I can do this through D&D Beyond, or not D&D Beyond, through Roll20 this time.
I'm gonna grab a drink.
So add turn.
I got a 5, by the way.
And it's not working. Notepad it is. My add turn function is not working right now. Okay, so let's roll down. Let's go down the line. Ziggy, what did you roll?
18.
All right, 18. Yaja, what did you roll?
19.
Okay. Yaja with the 19. Marcella, what did you roll?
4.
All right.
Commander rolled a 5.
Yes.
Jacques.
Okay.
Jacques rolled a
Yes.
5.
Yes. Jacques rolls a 5, and Desdenova, what did you roll?
17.
Of course. What can Desdenova not do?
Right, exactly.
So let's see what everybody else gets here. Ooh, interesting. And okay. Okay. And all right. We are ready to go. Starting off, Yaja, you are first.
Cool. Hold on, let me look at this full screen real quick.
Yeah, so everything outside is what's happening. This inside stuff is just, it's not really
okay, so relevant. It's outside of the building.
Everything is outside is right here is what's happening. This inside stuff is just like, I'm just going to delete all this.
Cool. So we're outside the building, and then we got the dragons going on. I'm going to I want to try to reason with them. So I just want to be like, we didn't steal this. Why do you specifically need it? And then I also want to roll a perception, because I want to know if they're evil, or if they're good and they're just like doing what they need to do.
That's not really perception.
What would that be? Investigation?
Check Discord, Cinnamon.
Probably insight.
Okay.
I had to guess. So I don't know where your guys' characters went.
Where? Okay. I got a 15.
15. They don't seem to. It seems they seem to have not be lying about their intent. They said they wanted their treasure back. The main one hissed at you.
Well, what are they using it for?
They just said it was theirs. Can't really gather much more information off of that. But they don't seem to be lying about their intent.
The way I imagine it as a player is like, any kind of cultist saying like this relic is theirs because they need it for, their religion or whatever, and it's, it's kind of that kind of thing.
Because like in my mind, it's like, okay, these are my dragon boys. Like they need their crown back. Why don't
They're
we just
not dragons.
give it to them?
You know that, right?
They have dragon.
They're not
faces.
dragons. They're
They've got the
humans.
masks,
They are humans
so
that have masks that
I don't know
are
if she knew that. I was asking her a question.
But they're taking it for their dragon royalty. Yeah?
I guess
they
that
want the
would
crown.
I guess that would then be the question of like, what is your character's history with dragons? Because you're not technically a dragon. You're a dragonborn. Dragons are very, like in D&D at least, dragons are very different.
But the crown
and usually
has
evil.
But the crown, oh, okay. Well, I thought so I thought that the crown had all the different like types of dragonborn stones on it.
Yeah.
I think it had all the chromatics, or was it the metallics?
It had all of them representative chromatic dragons, which is what that's what Yaja was able to discern.
But you're a chromatic dragonborn, so that's, it's kind of up to you, right? Because you're not metallic.
Yeah, so
your character can believe what they want. I already made the move. I'm sorry, I kind of fucked that up. I should have waited. But
No, I mean, you got to do what your character's gonna do. So I think in my character in this position, like, I just want to give them their crown. Like, it's not ours. We don't need it. Can I try to like? Are you guys willing to trade the crown with them for something?
Absolutely not.
You see how easily these fall?
Yeah, we're already in battle.
What are you guys gonna do with the crown?
I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna wear that.
This
crown.
is our reward for going to kill these people. I am not willing to give my reward away for these guys, to these guys.
Jacques is tired of being threatened. Jacques just wants these people to die and get out of his way.
Yes.
Desnova wants to go to sleep.
So
and they were threatening us for a crown with our lives after we just saved the city. I was not. Jacques is not in the mood to play. He doesn't want to kill all of them though. He was hoping that they would just run away after he killed a couple of them.
And Zidane is now engaged in battle after seeing Jacques unleash his wrath. Like I have bloodlust right now, and I'm just ready to kill and not negotiate.
Good.
So, Micah, it'll be totally up to Meta whether or not you're able to talk with them at this point. Our characters kind of fucked it up for you.
No, that's fine. I think I'll just because they can respond, I guess, on their turn, right?
They're gonna be dead.
So okay.
We're gonna kill them.
I just want to know, like, why do they need it, and are they willing to trade for something to get it? Since we're the ones who went and got it for them, they could have gotten it themselves if they wanted it so badly. And then I'll what is the thing that I do where if I get attacked I attack, but otherwise I don't?
In action.
That would be that'd be a you can hold your action if you want to do that.
I want to hold and
okay.
then I'm strike.
Okay, and what do you want to be the trigger for your action?
Just if anybody attacks me.
Okay. So if anybody attacks you, you will let go of that action, all right?
So is unarmed strike I can only do my main attacks, right?
Yes. Whatever you can do with your attack action is what you'd be able to attack with.
Okay.
Anything
cool.
you can attack with that.
Great.
All right.
You can hold other things though, like you can hold your breath weapon, I think.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Or is breath weapon a bonus action?
Breath weapon I think is what does it say on your sheet?
Is it action or bonus? If it's bonus, I don't think you can hold it. But like I know I could hold a spell. The problem with holding a spell is if I don't let it go, I lose the spell.
Yeah, because it's preparing it, yes.
Which I would imagine would be similar to breath weapon, but I don't know.
Yeah, cool. If somebody attacks me, can I just lightning damage them? Just obliterate them?
Well, with your like punching them?
No, like my breath weapon.
Is that an action or a bonus action? Is what we were.
I don't know.
It should say
It's
under
a bonus action.
Here, I'll show you how to get there. So if you're looking at your
okay, go ahead.
If you're looking at your actions on your sheet here, so you click on the button that says actions, and then under that there's like a list of other buttons you can press. Click on the one that says bonus action and see if breath weapon's under there.
No, it's
not under there. So click on action. Is it under there?
Yes.
Okay, so it's an action.
Okay, so you can hold your breath weapon then if you would like to.
Yeah.
And then the trigger will be if anything attacks you. Okay.
Cool.
All right. Moving on, unless there's anything else you want to do.
No.
Okay.
That's it. I've said what I wanted to say.
All right. So Zidane, you are next.
Yep, I am without hesitation going to move towards the one closest to me and attack him.
All right. For some reason, I screwed up bad on the overlay, and so
Yeah,
I have to re-put your characters down. So there's a guy here. We're just gonna move him here. All right. So roll to attack.
Can I? Okay, I'm gonna roll to attack.
Okay.
18.
18 will do it. Roll damage.
And then 11.
Okay. 11 points of damage as you bring the flail down, breaking through the defenses, managing to strike a solid blow on the upper clavicle. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Can I engage in conversation too?
After
Or
just,
not?
I mean, go for it.
Yeah. Can I say I would recommend you run? Should I roll intimidation?
Sure. Go for it.
Am I able to or
Yeah,
not?
no, you can. That's a bonus. I make it a bonus, so you can do that. As long as it's not strength or dex based.
17.
17. He does look shaken. You can't tell what he's gonna do, but that is that. So, do you want to move anywhere, or are you good?
No, I'm staying right there.
All right. Okay. Moving on, we have that guy. So as you bring down your bring down your flail onto his clavicle, he's going to try to make a swing at you with his and fail miserably. As the claw you just block it down. So you just block his dragon claw away as you're just overpowering him. So I think that's all he can do actually. Right. With that, he is going to attempt to run away, and if you would like to, you can make an attack of opportunity as he leaves your threat range.
Absolutely. 22, that hits.
Yeah, I'll do it.
And then another 11.
Another 11. Okay, just being able to strike him in the back, you hear as he just stumbles forward, not quite dealing enough damage to down him, but he is not looking good in the slightest. So, also yes, $15 from Fate. You guys are getting some stuff. So, next up, we have, I believe it is Jacques.
Okay. I will cast Rave Fraud. No, I'll cast Infestation on the guy who's running away. It's like almost dead.
All right. So what is the save on that?
13 con.
13 con. You rolled a 6. Oh, all right. So fails the saving throw.
3 points of poison damage and move in a random direction.
3 points of poison damage, and he's gonna roll a d4, I believe. As a 4.
So he rolls west.
There is a tree in the way, and he cannot move that direction.
Okay.
So he's just gonna just bonk into it and just go back to his space. Anything else you'd like to do?
That's it for me. Let me make sure I don't have anything for bonus actions. Nope, I'm out of shifting for the day. Yeah, that's it. He's running away, right? It seems like he's like escaping.
Yeah, he's trying to run, but now that you've clouded his vision with insects, he's now just running into trees and shit.
I'm gonna walk up in his area.
Okay.
Like within melee range of him and pull out my dagger.
All right.
Pulled out
Go for
very
it.
often. But yeah, I kind of walk, I like saunter up to that area, and I'm just kind of like scratching the back of my head. And you guys, Zidane specifically, as I walk by you kind of hear Jacques go, "I'm so tired," as he like saunters up and starts pulling out his dagger.
All right.
We'll be over with this soon.
So is it, you're trying to make an attack with that, or are you just like preparing?
No, I can't. I already did my action for the turn. It's getting in range, so if he moves out of my range.
Right, of course. Okay, so next up, Maricela.
All right. Let's see. There's just like, yeah, I know I'm there, and then that guy what's he doing right now? Like the one that's closest.
The one that's closest is currently trying to run away. He just got his vision clouded by insects that came from Jacques, and he's just slamming into trees and trying to just get away as fast as he can, but he's not able to make it.
All right, I'll just like walk up. Yeah, because I don't know. I guess I could try shooting at one of the other cultists, but I feel like we won't really have to. Yeah, I guess
there's one more. Well, actually, technically there's two. One of them hasn't gone yet, and he's freaking out. And the other one hasn't done anything yet.
I'm just gonna ready my longbow attack in case something attacks me. So.
Okay.
Yep.
Alrighty. So we're gonna move on to the other two cultists who have not taken their turn yet. The one that was here, that is watching his friend run away, he's going to go up to you, Jacques.
Okay.
And he is going to attempt to just make an attack on you. 19 on dice. That will definitely hit. I don't know what this guy actually gets, but I'm fairly certain that will hit. Yes, it is a a scimitar. So Jacques, you are going to be taking 2 points of slashing damage.
All right.
Just barely getting scraped up there. The other guy is going to continue attempt to run away. So he's going to just book it. So if you'd like to make your attack, Jacques, of opportunity, you may do so.
All right, dagger attack with a +3. I rolled a natural 1.
You just swing, but he's just too volatile. You're not able to connect. Melee weapons are not your specialty, and the rather inconsistent movement of this cultist is not going to allow you to just land that hit right there.
So as I like swipe with it and I miss, I like frustratedly I take my dagger, kind of flip it around and just stab it into the wall and just like just and I just
okay.
My hand in my face.
Unfortunate. But he's going to keep trying to run, and since you were not able to land the hit, he is going to actually take his dash action and get out. One more. This other cultist up here, successfully intimidated rather by Jacques, is going to just start jumping up the wall and attempt to get out of the building. Let's just see if he can do that real quick. Yeah. He's able to just climb up, scaling it's not that very high a wall. It's like less than 10 feet. He's able to scale the wall, get up and crawl out, and he is also gone. And with that, we now only have one left. The one that attempted to attack you. He's right here. We go back up to the top of the order, which is Yasha.
Wait.
It's the one that
doesn't know. Wait, no, doesn't know. Wait, you rolled what did you roll? You rolled a 17. Okay,
He never went.
Oh, yeah, your thing wasn't recorded for some reason. Okay, yes, Desanova. Go for it.
It's under the D1.
So where is this last one that's left?
Right in front of Jacques here.
It's under the words D1.
Yes.
The letters D1.
Well, yeah, it's like on there, but I'll just move it there. There we go.
Well, then I'm just going to walk outside and just say, yes, we need to get to sleep. I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers at level 2 on it.
Okay. All right. What's the save on that?
It's 14.
14. Natural 1.
He's dead. Well, maybe.
So I believe that's 4d6
damage.
15 damage. Just with the sheer power of psychic energy, he just collapses to the floor, unmoving.
I know that one. That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah, it's All right, let's get through all this coinage.
Okay, so combat is over.
Van Thamper still with us?
What's that?
Van Thamper still with us?
Yes,
I'm
Mortlock.
here.
Mortlock was behind your group. You took
He's
care of that.
carrying a couple chests, right?
Yeah, he's carrying 2 of your chests. So at any point, if you would like to, you can appraise all of this stuff. But yes, combat is over. So
Okay.
I don't think we should have let them live. Marcella, Yaja, next time act.
Oh. I don't
There
say that
was
in
no
character. I'm saying that as a player.
There was no sense in like
You're muted,
killing
Yaja.
them. Oh,
She was trying to talk to you. Sorry, I just want
Yeah.
to make sure that she knows.
Marcella's talking, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, go
I saw
ahead.
your mouth moving and I
Yeah,
didn't.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Sorry.
Okay, so yeah, Marcella, go.
there was no sense in killing them if they weren't going to continue attacking.
But what if they bring reinforcements?
If we were any weaker than we were, they might have actually killed more. I don't think they were very good people to begin with. We'll probably be seeing them again too.
How do you know that they're not very good people?
Why
and
would
how do
you
you-
cost? Why would you cost a bunch of broken and bruised and bloodied people?
Because
for
they
anything at
needed
Sword's
that
Edge?
crown.
They could have
For what?
asked. That's fair.
For what? For what cult
They
business are
threatened
they
us.
using it for?
Well, I
Right?
don't know. Why didn't you ask them?
Well, I don't
threatened
know. Why
us.
didn't you ask them?
Because they said they needed it for their leader. It's not our crown. We don't need it.
We don't know if it's
It's
their
ours.
their
It
crown
was
to
our
begin
payment.
with, or if they're trying to bring it interdimensional horror, back into everything. By the way, Jacques, what the? Anyways, so. Yeah, here's the thing. You can't trust cultists. Cultists don't necessarily mean to do good with things like this.
Jacques puts his hand up, like he did
What's that?
before a couple sessions ago. And he waits
Jacques,
for someone
what?
to call on him.
What's going on?
He says, the person threatened my life. I asked him if he wanted to mess with us, and he said, give us the crown or die. So I made my move. I apologize if that offended someone, but I am tired of being threatened.
I walk over to Jacques, put my hand on his shoulder, and say, "You did right, Jacques."
Who knows what is right and what is wrong, but they did not approach us in a way that made it like we could talk to them.
They threaten our lives. I think we need to stay alert just in case if they come back with reinforcements.
I
think
want to
that-
know what the value of this crown is and who specifically wants it.
We can do
And
that
why?
research.
Yeah.
We can ask around.
Yeah, maybe we should go back to the inn and nurse our wounds a little bit. We can investigate the things that we do, but after we see what all they had on them, they might have notes that even say how they found out we were here in the first place.
How did they know that we had it?
Exactly. So,
We could have left it down there.
True.
It is
Anyways.
unclear.
I say we loot them and then we get moving. Probably don't want to be by
I
this
second that.
place anymore after we've kind of, destroyed the underground.
all right. So what are you guys doing right now then?
I go over to Mortlock, who's got one of the chests with all the copper in it. And I walk up to him and I open up the chest with the copper in it, and I take one of the copper pieces out and I close the chest.
Okay.
And then I walk up to one of the pools, and I put the copper piece on my thumb.
Uh-huh.
And I say to Desdenova, I saw this at the fountain in the middle of the city. Someone did this. They made a wish. Is this how you do it? And I kind of flick it into the water.
That is how some people would go ahead and say you do it.
I say,
So-
I wish people would leave us the fuck alone. As I
that's
flick
not
the
gonna
coin in.
happen. I don't think
Okay.
it works in this line of business. friend.
As the coin flicks it, as you flick the coin, landing into the pool, the copper nature of the coin starts to shimmer a bit, and you can see through the rippling and the distortions in the water. You can see it transform into something that looks something
I point
that
to it.
yes, something that looks like a stick.
Ooh, what's happening?
What did you do?
Oh,
I
What
reach
did
down
you
and
do?
grab it.
All right.
Is it a stick?
Yes, it looks like a wand.
I pick up the wand and I hold it up to Desdenova and I go, "What, Modluck? dump the rest of that in the water.
Not all of it. Not all of it. Not all of it. Let's
I
do this
take
again.
a handful
Mortlock
of it.
looks really confused right now.
I take a handful of the coins and throw them in the water.
All right, they all just
Sink to the bottom.
sink to the bottom.
You have to make a wish first. You just take one and you wish. All right. I take a coin. I flick it in. All right. And I make my wish.
What's your wish?
I mean, I'm not. You can't reveal wishes, dude.
I said mine out loud and it worked.
Fair.
I wish for I wish for a sweet guitar.
All right, you put it into the water.
Yeah.
It sinks to the bottom.
All right. Great.
So I pick up the stick and I go, did you all see that, or am I just tired? Is this what it looks
I
like?
saw that.
It does look like that. Add it to the pile, you know?
I smell it. What kind of wood is it?
It is roll a nature check.
Then,
I got a -1 nature. 13.
13. Through your experiences, you do recognize this at what would be considered a birch.
could I detect magic on it?
If you want to.
It's a wand, isn't it?
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna detect magic.
All right. You definitely get a magical aura from this item.
Jacques, I believe that stick is special.
It seems special. It was disguised as a copper coin.
I don't know what that means, but I know there's something special to it.
It is magical, you say?
Yes, it is. I think you should keep it.
I pointed at the wall
All right.
Wingardium Leviosa. No, I'm kidding.
and I say, magic, and then I pointed at the wall.
All right.
Nothing happens.
No, but for the purposes of this, we can now consider you attuned to this item.
Oh, okay.
So you have found Chevron Birch Focus.
What is that?
It is a wand cut from a tree, specifically a birch, infused with extraplanar energy. So with this item, you can use this as a spellcasting focus. And when you cast a spell that deals force damage using this item as your spellcasting focus, if you cast it specifically with this wand, you gain +1 bonus to 1 damage roll of the spell.
Okay. So if I cast magic missile, it'll do one.
You'll just deal an extra damage. 1 extra damage.
Does
for
anyone else have force damage stuff that they use on a regular? No. Okay, I will hold on to it. I kind of describe it as best I can in Jacques' words. I don't even know how Jacques would say that. He would say, it is a weak magical stick that empowers one of my spells. It could be more useful if you have spells that does blunt damage.
I know nothing of spells like that, but could you give us a demonstration just in case if I may have that in my repertoire?
I've got a spell slot open.
We haven't long rest,
I mean,
right?
We haven't
Hail of
long
Thorns.
rest.
No,
That
you
could-
long rested, and then you went into the dungeon, and so far
Okay.
it hasn't been that long, because if you think about how long it's actually been,
Yeah. Okay.
it's only been like a few like maybe a few hours at most.
Okay.
Like the
I just
sun
say,
the sun is still, it's like mid-afternoon now.
Okay.
I just say, it is something I will show you when the time is right. There's no enemies around. I didn't want to hit someone.
Fair enough. And then I'm gonna turn around and say, Desanova, are you ready to go to sleep? As I walk towards the door.
Literally, we're looting the bodies, and then we'll figure out what goes from there. I loot all of the dragon cultist bodies.
All right.
Anything on them.
On the normal person's body, you don't really see too much. However, at the location where the main cultist, the one who confronted you in the first place, slammed into the tree, you find a helmet on the floor.
Interesting. I pick it up and examine it.
Yeah, it looks very strange. This doesn't look like a typical helmet that somebody would wear. It's very you have it has a propeller on its on the top of it.
So I have a propeller helmet.
Yes.
In my hands.
Desert Nova, what
I'm
did you
just going
find?
to tell everybody, hello everyone, we have a propeller helmet. I believe that it would best fit Zidane.
Okay,
Agreed.
I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna grab the helmet and just place it on my head. How do I look?
You try to, and it won't fit.
Is it too big or too small?
It's too bad. That would really suit you.
Can
we
I
all try to try it on?
Yeah. Does anyone else want to try this on?
No interest.
I'm going to say, let's just hold on to it. We'll detect magic, get all these things identified later, and then we can get ourselves some rest, right?
Yeah, I need food and sleep.
Yeah, like I
Detect magic, and then I cast detect magic again.
All right. I mean, technically, your first detect magic
have
spell
this-
lasts, I think,
Oh,
10 minutes.
Yeah.
okay.
That.
And there is a magical aura from this item, same as similar to the wand.
Can I attune it? Since it's in my hands, or
you just hold it. You just hold it in your hand. Doesn't attune to you.
This is unfortunate. And then I throw it on the ground and start walking away.
Don't just throw it on the ground. We can sell
pick it back up. I try to put it on my own head.
All right. You try to put it on your head. Doesn't fit.
Okay.
Well, now I'm curious. Here.
What did you say it did?
Try it,
Can I
Marcella.
try? Yeah, no, I'll try it. I'll put it on.
What did we say it did? I was just curious.
You don't know.
We don't know. Yeah, we don't know.
It's just a helmet with a propeller on top of it. It's very small. It is not. It does not look like it would not very small, but like it looks like it would fit like it would fit like a gnome or a halfling or something similar or a child.
All right, we need to find a
No, that's
child.
fair.
Did it work for Maricela? She
Let's get
attempted
to
put
the
it on.
inn.
No.
Yeah, I tried to put it on. What if I
anyone-
shrink my head a bit?
I don't. Can
I don't
you
know if that's
change?
a
I don't
thing.
think you can change
I
your
don't think I can
size
change,
as
like,
a changeling.
Shape. Yeah. I don't think
Make
like
yourself a
size
cone head
wise.
for the-
Just
I'm
like
gonna
Small head.
I'm gonna walk over to Maricela,
Yeah.
grab the helmet, and
Here,
throw it to
yeah.
Yaja and say, try this on.
I'm just gonna stare at him, holding the helmet, blinking, and set it down, and walk away.
Okay, then I'm gonna walk over and grab it and say, Jacques, try, and then throw it over to Jacques.
I grab it
All right.
and I set it gently on top of my head.
All right.
If it doesn't fit, I don't force it.
Nope. It doesn't fit. It'll just sit there.
Take it off my head and I hand it back to Zan.
All right, and then I grab it and follow Yaja on her way out of the bathroom.
All right.
I'm not in the bathroom, and also
Isn't that where we're at? Bathhouse?
bathhouse. Okay, yeah. Cools it on.
All
You can
right.
follow me all you want.
As a changeling, you can decide your height, weight, and facial features. I mean, height and weight. I don't know that.
just take a little fat from my head, you know. Nah, I'm not gonna try to like change to.
That would be your
so
first
do
time
we go-
changing in front of us, Marisol.
Yeah, exactly. So not yet.
Let's just hold on to this peculiarity. Do we go to the market first to change out all of this coinage, and then we go to see Zhaj after that, and then we go to sleep? I assume that's what we have to do, right?
I'll do whatever you guys want to do.
Well, we're gonna have to find a different inn because the last innkeeper guy said we weren't allowed there.
It's a big town. There's plenty
Yeah.
of inns. Okay, I might know a place. So,
All right,
yeah.
I'll follow you. Let's go.
Okay, don't do that. That's bad.
Why
idea.
not?
Okay,
You said
so-
you knew a place.
So you're going back to the inn, you said?
We can't. He said we weren't
markets.
welcome there.
Oh, what? The
We're going back to the market to make changes of our coinage. So that way we don't
Okay.
have big chests
Yeah.
of copper.
all right.
We can have small pouches
so-
of gold.
Okay. Yeah. So, does anybody have the list of things you got in those chests, or do I need to recap?
doesn't know, but does.
Promise I wasn't being lazy. Jacques just doesn't care.
I have 4,500 copper, 2 red crystal vials, potions of fire breath. That was the first chest. Second chest, 10 agates, 1,250 silver. Third chest was 2,400 copper, 500 silver, as well as the delicate porcelain dragon mask, and then bronze crown with 5 spires, and then the potion of cloud giant strength.
Okay, so
yeah,
if you guys want to decide what to try to barter, I guess, sell or trade, which of those things you want to sell, let me know, or just add to your total of money, because a lot of that was money.
Let's just transform the copper and silver and stuff.
We can
turn that all into gold.
We can figure it out after.
Yeah, exactly.
Sleeping.
We can go to the inn, do detect magic, and possibly like actually examine everything after Jaj too. So
yeah, I want to do detect magic. I want.
So, yeah.
Okay,
to be
so I do have
What's the conversion rate?
I do have the every 10 copper is 1 silver, every 10 silver is 1 gold. So I'll say for the
coppers, 1 gold.
So I'll say for the sake of brevity, you are able to go to market and convert all of your less desirable change into gold. Mm-hmm. So with that, you would get 45 gold. I'm going to try to add this all at the same time. I just converted the copper. So the copper would translate to 45 gold. If you want to keep the potions of fire breath, you can. You're able to pawn your 10 agates if you want for 100 gold.
Okay.
You can convert your silver into I have to do a lot of math right now. 45 plus 12 plus 100 plus 24 plus 5. That's how much gold you just get from all this.
That's 186.
Okay, so you can get 186 gold total from the gems, the coinage itself. What you have left is your porcelain dragon mask, your crown, and your potions.
Can we sell the chests too?
The chests are just wood. They're not anything special.
Not nice chests.
They're not nice chests. They're just.
Okay.
Well, I think let Marcella take the crown.
I'd like the mask.
You want the mask, Zidane?
I would love the mask.
Anybody against these two taking these things?
So somebody does at some point during your travels. Somebody does offer you 250 gold for the crown.
250.
Can we detect magic on the crown?
I was just gonna say, if Zidane, do you have any more spell slots? If not,
I use detect magic at the first level. Okay, are they magical?
Nope.
Okay.
Damn.
There's no magic on the crown.
I'm gonna put the mask right on my face.
I'm gonna put the crown on.
You are now
masked.
You are now crowned.
Cool. All right.
And you're both cursed, and you're gonna die.
And you're both cursed now.
Yay.
The curse of Tiamat is stricken you.
I think
you
we
have
both
4 days
the
to live.
lowest intelligence, anyways. So you know.
Yeah. So you now are wearing the crown with the 5 colored gems, and you and Zidane, you are now masked. You have a delicate porcelain dragon mask.
Hell yeah.
I feel like.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's just split the gold then.
I just start hissing.
We could also see how much, maybe if we were to get back into contact with the, cultists themselves, we could see how much they would want for it.
I mean,
I don't think they're going to be up for any negotiations.
It also allows us to, every once in a while, have some, cultists probably show up getting really mad at us about stuff. So, it's a win-win at the end of the day. Lets us test new things out.
I'd like to hold on to the crown for a while.
Strategies.
I mean, if you'd like. All right. There you go. Unless you meant just, in general.
Okay.
But
Did you want to, or did you mean like all of us?
if just in general, if you'd like to
Okay,
wear it,
okay.
that's fine.
All right.
Right.
Nice.
Maricela, are you wearing it while we go on our
Yes.
journey? Nice.
Yes, I am.
I love it.
Okay, so it takes you a couple hours to be able to find buyers for all of the items that you wanted to sell and also convert your change. So by the time you were done at market, if you're not selling anything else, whatever Zidane said, it was like 180 something gold.
Can I like restock my like
186
stuff like that?
186.
real quick?
If you want, yeah.
I'm gonna do that. I'll do it on my own shit.
So it becomes evening. The sun is going down. Things are starting to close up. What are you guys doing?
I think we should go to the inn, guys, and
Yeah.
rest up. It's 37 gold per person, by the way.
Yeah, I'd like to do a rest.
Cool. Yeah, let's do the rest. We'll look at the things that we found, try to figure out what's going on with this little teeny tiny hat thing. I don't understand it. Or we could just go to Zaj real quick and get that done too. I don't know. What do you, if you know we want to go to sleep right now, we could just okay, so here's the thing. You remember when we killed the guy? So remember how Zidane pissed on him? And you remember how like I took its jawbone? I've got like, I think I smell like piss because I've got this piss soaked jawbone in my bag and I kind of want to get rid of it. I was wondering if we should just go to Jaj now.
You hear as you're walking from the market back of the voice of Mortlock, who's still carrying the chests. I don't really want to go see Zorge. I don't think he would want to see me either. I can if you don't need my services anymore, I really like to leave Baldur's Gate. I can direct you to my brother's business, and if you want to do something to him for trying to kill me, that'd be great. Maybe you could even find my mother. But I don't really want to be here anymore. I can direct you, but then I'd really like to leave. As he's just still carrying the chests.
Okay, the chests that are empty, buddy.
I don't.
We're good. We're moving. You can put them down. It's fine. It's fine.
All right.
All right. When
I have no problem with
draw a
your
little
leave.
map.
So you give him your map then, and then he just very crudely just like wrinkles a place where, like, with dirt on his fingers, like where the a place near the harbor where he talked about where his brother's business was.
Okay, sounds good. All right, everybody, we don't need him anymore, so we just tell him to go. All right.
Take
Safe
care.
travels.
Take care, big head.
Thank you. I owe you my life. I'll try to sneak out in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
May the gods be with you. And he saunters off, trying to stay towards cover of buildings.
Think he's gonna be okay.
No, he's not
Yeah.
gonna get out of Baldur's Gate.
He's not making it out alive.
No, he's
He's no longer our concern. Let's find some rest.
Yeah, let's get some stuff done. Let's move along.
Okay, so you make your way back to the inn. The innkeeper comes in. Oh, you're back again.
Is it too?
Are you looking for rooms?
I say you know it, and then I just grab out the gold coins required for all of us, and I pay him. How much is that? 2 per person?
Yeah. We'll say 2 per person.
Was it-
Because it was
what
the
was
first
it?
time he was being nice. He said he gave you like a good discount the first time.
Okay. Well, I pay for everyone, and then I have my hands out. Keys.
He just takes them back. He takes them all off of the same shelf, noting that they are all upstairs, adjacent to one another. Hands you all of the keys.
Yep.
Ooh,
And then I
upstairs
distribute them
rooms.
amongst the party, and then I'm gonna go say, I'm going to bed. I'll see you guys in the morning. And then I walk up the stairs, go into my room, and pass out. Or I'm just in my room, preparing to go to sleep.
He's very good at repetitive tasks, to be honest. Like, you gotta give him that, if nothing else. It's crazy how quickly Zenon learns. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Does anybody know how to identify items or anything like that, or no?
Identify items?
Yeah, like, what is this little hat thing?
Oh. Why don't we ask the barkeep?
Investigate.
Barkeep, do you know anything about magical items at all?
Can't say that I do.
All right, he doesn't know. So
All right, let's roll
let's
some
go
shit.
look for it tomorrow.
Yeah.
It'll be okay.
Okay.
Take the keys, go upstairs.
Marcella,
Yes.
guard that crown.
With my life. Well, I suppose. With some health points. Yeah.
Yaja goes into their room, opens the window, grabs a blanket, and sits on the roof and falls asleep out there.
Oh,
All right.
kind of cute.
Jacques looks around for anyone in the main level of the bar who's just not a barkeep, just like a patron.
The bar at this point it's getting late, and there really aren't any patrons. Besides just cleaning up the bar, but nobody else is there right now.
I'll sit up at the bar.
All right.
Did we get a meal with the rooms?
What's that?
Did we get a meal with the rooms, like food?
Yeah, you're able to eat.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna eat and then head up.
Okay.
Jacques is gonna point at one of the bottles on the bar. Just roll a d20 or something. It doesn't matter. You just tell me. It's a random bottle. And he
All right.
Random alcohol.
Yeah.
All right.
What is that? And how much is it?
This is just an old bottle of mead. Nothing very much special. I can give it to you for 5 silver.
What is mead?
It's an alcoholic drink. You drink it, and it makes you. You ever been to a bar before?
Jacques shakes his head.
Well, you drink it, and then you feel good for a little while. And he just pushes it over to you.
I give him 5 silver.
All right.
Give him, 5 silver because I don't understand the concept of tipping. And
all right.
I say, yes, I could use that. And I uncork it and I look around for a glass because I feel like that's the polite thing to do.
He actually just hands you the glass that he was cleaning.
I take it without hesitation, pour it up with some mead.
All right.
Knock it back. And kind of breathing in through my nose, let out like a little bit of it's like a kind of a sad sigh. And put my head down on the bar and fall asleep there unless he wakes me up.
About 1 minute after you lay your head down, he just, "Oi there. I gave you a room, didn't I?"
I kind of like wake up
upstairs,
like, kind of groggy. It's only been a minute, but I look exhausted. I take my mead bottle and I slide it off the counter and walk up the stairs, not knowing which room I'm supposed to be going to.
All right.
And I guess I try doors until I find the right one.
Yep. You just keep going. You find the one. Get inside.
Yeah. Go to bed.
All right. So, is anybody else doing anything specific? Wants to do anything specific, or is it going to be the long rest period?
I think it's just a long rest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, each of you finds your way into your rooms at one point or another, and sleeps very soundly, recognizing your accomplishments, being rewarded as such. It's a good feeling. You're all able to sleep pretty much without any problems. Marcella, in the middle of the night, you get awoken briefly by what you can swear to be the sound of scratching on wood.
I'm gonna lean forward or like sit up and light the candle that's next to me. I'm sure there's a candle right on a bedside table. Yeah. And should I roll to investigate? Or just like look around?
No, just looking around. You gather the source is coming from under your bed.
What? There rats here? Alright, I'm gonna like grab one of my. Well, no, I don't think I have my short swords like on me, but I'm gonna like peek underneath.
All right. Peeking underneath, the way the light is set up, you see the silhouette of what looks like to be a small lizard. Not like small, but like small in terms of like about like the size of a child.
Hey there, buddy.
It scares back a little bit.
I'm gonna go through my pack. Do I have any like preserved meat or like meat from like dinner or whatever?
You can have dried if you take something from your rations, you could take some dried meat from that, I suppose.
Might as well. I'm gonna like kind of set it down along with a little bit of like water if I have any.
All right. So, taking your food and water, where are you putting it?
Like at the kind of like at the edge of the bed, like underneath it, so that it'd still feel safe, but like close enough where I can like kind of examine it further.
All right. So leaving the food out takes about a minute or so, and then this creature slowly comes out from under the bed.
Okay. You know, like.
And yes, and at this point, what it looks like is entirely up to you.
Okay. I haven't decided on that yet.
That's fine.
I was gonna roll for it, so I will figure that out. Well, I know at least it's cute.
Yeah, it's really small. At this age, it looks to be no more than just a juvenile. Very formed, just very lizard-like. It doesn't have wings or anything. It's just a very small, cute lizard.
I'm gonna like reach my hand out for it to like sniff. And then I'm gonna like slowly like kind of test the water, see if it'll like let me scratch its little like muzzle.
All right. Yes, it will. It warms up pretty quick. Yeah. As you get acquainted with the creature, after about an hour, it just it poofs.
Just gonna let it sleep at my feet.
Yeah. But you do feel a bond, some sort of bond to this creature. You know that it's not gone for good. But you have made a friend.
Oh, I'm gonna like rub my eyes and go back to sleep because it's like 3 a.m. or whatever.
All right. Zidon's gone. I was gonna give him something, but he's not here.
Aww.
Oh well.
Here, Zidon's peeing.
Zidon smash.
Zidon's peeing on the jawbone of the
toilet.
No, the jawbone is in my pack. He's not.
Oh,
this
Yeah,
God.
he has. Yeah, he's
That
pissing
you
on the
know
he's
of.
pissing on the jawbone again.
Okay. I'm sorry.
All right,
Perceptive,
Zidon.
Okay.
Your dreams are very loose. You dream very lucidly this evening. Like going to sleep and then immediately waking up, you do, or not waking up, but like dream. Like the first thing you see in your dream is a barren wasteland. This is the sky colored in red. It's very dry, very hot, singeing your skin. Initially looking forward, you see nothing, but turning immediately around, you see legions and legions of these fiendish-looking creatures engaged in battle. On one side, you see very well-organized creatures, varying shades of red, unfurling their wings, marching in step. They're very organized. This is definitely a trained army. On the other side of this altercation, you see a different type of enemy, much more grotesque, much more disorganized, but still in equal number, if not greater. But they're not lined up. They're not organized. They just swarm. Like think of it like Zerg. Like they just, like World War Z Zerg, they're trying to swarm into the ranks of this other faction. Going at battle for almost endlessly.
In my dream, can I do divine sense without triggering like one of it? Like, okay.
No, you're you're not really functioning right now. You're unconscious.
Okay, so can I roll a insight? Can I roll insight? To kind of get a gauge on like what this is, because like whether or not I know if it's familiar.
Sure.
15.
These creatures do look fiendish in nature. You gather that this is a war. What you're witnessing right now is a war, a full-fledged war between two warring factions. You don't know where you are, but you are compelled to while you can't necessarily, you try walking forward to engage with what's happening, but it's just sort of like walking on an infinite treadmill. You're trying to get there, but you can't. All you can do is watch. And every 30 seconds or so, a single still image comes into your mind. A shield. A very large shield with a face forged onto it. A very fiendish looking face forged onto it. Just flashes in your mind.
As I realize that that they're fiends, my blood starts to boil because I know I'm supposed to eradicate these filth.
Exactly. So you want to do something, but you can't.
I'm boiling. So,
all you can see is just this endless fighting, followed by flashes of a single shield mounted on a wall. Looks very ominous.
Is there any chance that I can try to like get the shield?
Yes, during this period, as you reach out to try to touch, once your hand is placed on the shield, you hear a single "come," and you awaken.
Did that thing just tell you to come?
Yes.
So I'm in deep sweats at this point.
Yes, you are sweating profusely.
Okay,
but it is now the morning. You were able to get a full night's rest.
Okay, I wake up and I'm just like, fuck. The first thing I do is I get out of bed, and I open my door and I go to Desanova's room and see whether or not he's awake, and I knock. Desanova, are you awake? I just experienced something frightening.
I wake up and I say, I'm not awake, but did you have bad dream?
It was more of a calling, it felt like. It's not so much of a dream. There were factions fighting and something that told me to come, and I feel compelled.
Sounds like an interesting one.
Told you to come, so you went to Destinova.
What,
Sorry.
so yeah, if they told you to come, why did you come over to here? You know what? Here's what we do. You go ahead, get yourself some paper. Do you know how to write?
Not very well.
Oh God.
We didn't learn how to write in my village.
Okay, so you should write out your dream. Then we can talk about it in the morning. Then you go back to sleep. Maybe you have more dream. Then we write that one out too.
Desanova, it is morning.
It is morning currently.
It is morning. It is now the morning hours. You've all slept.
Fuck.
So I walk away from Desanova's door because I can't comprehend why he doesn't understand that it's morning time. And I go over to Jacques and I knock
need
on
like
Jacques.
5 more minutes, dude. You chill yourself. Okay.
I walk over to Jacques' door and I say, Jacques, I saw something bad.
Just like you get out like Ja, and at that point the door opens up like I was standing behind it waiting for somebody. And I'm just staring at you.
Jacques, so there's fiends dream. I can't get out my words because I just don't know how to express like whether it was reality or not. I don't know if it was real or a dream. Demons, fiends fighting. Shield said come. Come.
I put my hand on.
Talking about the come again.
Damn it.
Put my hand on Zidon's shoulder as he did to me, and I say exactly the words he said to me earlier, which is, "This will be over soon," because I think that's how you comfort somebody.
And I just look at him with bewildered eyes, and I just don't know how to like express it anymore. And I'm just like, okay, so Jacques,
You had a dream. You had a dream.
I don't know. It did not feel like a dream, but it was dream. But the shield, the wings, red sand, everything.
Dreaming is not something that I do very often. I cannot relate to it, but it sounds like it was a nightmare.
It felt so real.
You look fine to me. You are not injured.
I don't know. I just feel compelled. And then I turn around after I say that and walk away from Jacques.
I walk out of my room and close my door and just kind of follow behind him.
All right.
I'm just confused. At this point, I go to Maricela and say, pretty much blabble on about the same thing, still bewildered. I actually turn around and realize that Jacques is following me and say, Maricela might be able to help.
Hey,
And then,
hey.
Maricela, are you awake?
Yeah, I'm gonna like go to the door. Yeah,
Okay.
you good?
Sand, red, shield, fiends. I saw them all in a. I don't know if it was reality or if it was real. I don't understand. Can you help me? Do you dream real dreams or do you dream reality? What's going on?
I've heard it has been done before. I haven't per se, but I think we should go down, get some food, and we can talk over some coffee. But I mean, if Destinova comes down to make the coffee, I'll just eat some coffee beans and honey. But
I am going to go ahead and get out by this point, and I'm just going to say, Zidon, have you ever dreamed before to begin with?
Yes, this feels different. It felt real. I could move, yet I had no control.
Okay. Well, okay.
Desanova.
I'm hungry. Let's go eat.
There was
first.
shield.
Yeah.
Shield, Desanova. Shield.
Shield. Look
Alright,
at that
I'm
shield.
gonna-
You have shield.
Shield. The shield said, "Come,
Okay. Like I get this.
come."
What
What does that mean?
What
Stop
does
it.
this mean? Where are you supposed to go? Do you know this what shield is?
No, it had a face, and it was speaking to me. It
Who
said,
wants him
"Come."
to come
How
fast,
about
hard?
Shut the.
how about we draw it out? How about you draw it?
Yeah.
Like draw it out.
Like, dude, that's
And,
very supple lips.
Okay.
Like,
as
it
we're
was
going
it was
downstairs, I'm
war-
gonna knock on Yasha's door and it's like, hey, I'm gonna go get food if you want.
My door is open and
okay.
I'm not in there.
Okay.
Yeah,
On the roof.
you don't know where Yaja
Oh,
is.
we don't know where she is. So then I'm gonna we'll just follow Maricela as she's walking down to the table, and I'm just gonna sit next to her.
All right. Desanova, do any of you have some paper and some charcoal or whatever we use for drawing?
I think we have to ask the barkeep for that. I don't think I don't
Okay.
have anything like that on my.
All right,
on
I'm
my
gonna
person.
go up. Is the barkeep like up cleaning and shit right now? Like, is he at the bar?
Yeah, he's just making the daily rounds,
All right,
serving breakfast.
Excuse me. Can we have some more of those coffee beans and honey, as well as paper and pencil?
He gives you a
or
strange look
charcoal.
before obliging and providing all of the items you requested.
Thank you. All right. Also, I'm gonna order breakfast for
Yeah.
everyone. All right. I'm gonna go back with everything. Where the heck did Zidane go? Did he go to the bathroom?
At this point, Yaja's gonna walk into the bar and see Maricela ordering food and come over and sit with them. And Yaja has some paint on their hands and is trying to rub it off while they sit down.
All right.
I'm going to make coffee for everybody. Prestidigitation, hot water, coffee beans. Go ahead and pass it all around
All
and
right.
whatnot.
I'm actually gonna drink coffee this morning instead of eating the coffee beans.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier. It goes
They
down
can't
less.
brew their own coffee in this place? What is this?
Coffee is not a typical drink of Faerun.
Yeah, it's why they're such whiny
Whiny bitches.
bitches. Honestly, I mean that's all it is. Just get a coffee, you got a good day. That's all it comes down to.
I thought it was common. My dad drinks it every day.
What is your dad?
Oh God.
What is your dad?
Destanova,
Me, but older, I
that
guess.
sounds
What is your
racist.
I mean, well, it's the question. Like, all right, this is
Could
the
be
Dragonborn. Dragonborns come from lineage of dragon, right?
Yeah.
When a male dragonborn and a female
Okay,
dragonborn
dude.
love each other
Okay.
very much.
Oh,
They have a dream. They have a dream that says come.
Your lack of
does this
awareness
mean that
about my
Zidane
culture
not
is your lack of understanding of my culture is a bit insensitive, but whatever.
I just didn't know if your dad was a dragon or something like that.
Maricela, did you grab
Yes.
what I need to draw?
Yep, there you go.
I'm gonna be honest, everyone. I don't know how to draw well, but Yaja looks very, very good at it since she has paint on her body. And then I give her the piece of paper and the
Okay.
and the pen, and I'm gonna say, I will describe it to you.
I have the paper and pen in front of me. I do not pick it up.
You didn't explain the dream Yaja doesn't. You never told Yaja about the dream or
I'm about to. I'm
Is our
about to.
food on the way?
Yeah,
It should be,
you've already been
yeah.
served food.
Oh,
Oh,
great.
damn, that was
Great.
quick. That was
Cool.
quick. Nice.
Well, as I realize that Yaja is not willing to cooperate, I look her dead in her eyes and just give her this look that says you're useless. And then I grab the paper.
I'm
and the
listening
pen.
if you're gonna talk. Do you have something to say, Zidane?
My dream. Okay, so so after she says that, while I'm thinking all that with my eyes, I kind of like avert my look because I feel very dumb that I would ever assume that about Yaja, and then I go, okay, fiends, red sky, sand, fiends. Creatures fighting our army, big army. It felt so real, Yaja. I dream or reality. I don't know. And then a shield with a face on it. It said come. It said come, and I don't know what that means.
I could draw anything off that description.
I'm compelled. Where was I?
No idea. And I think that description suffices for everyone. Does anyone feel like they need a drawing based off that in order to understand what he's trying to
I
convey?
think we'll remember it now.
All right.
It's only the 7th time I've heard it this morning.
Great. Okay. Let us know if you have any updates. Okay, Zidane?
And then, so I'm assuming you didn't draw anything?
You told... What? No.
No, that was out of character. So then I'm gonna grab the piece of paper and pen and then just scribble what I said. So I'm like gonna draw a shield with the face on it. I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's very crudely drawn.
Yeah, very crudely drawn. I'm gonna bite my thumb and draw blood, and then put the blood on the top of the red sky to show that the sky was red. And then I'm going to draw a bunch of little depictions of dots and that have wings, little lines that indicate wings, but I can at least get that they're in single file lining order. And then I'm gonna have these blobs, right, that depict the other creatures that they were fighting, and then I'm gonna have them approaching each other, and then I'm just gonna hold it up and say, this is what I saw.
I walk up behind Zidane and I say, very nice drawing. We'll make sure to put it on fridge.
Okay.
Does it have a -1 health point from biting his thumb?
No. Didn't.
Okay.
No.
It does not seem like we are taking this seriously.
Yeah, we need to go to drop off this jawbone. Well, what can we do? It's a dream.
What do we? But what do we? I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Honestly,
it felt so real.
I get that, but maybe we do one thing at a time. Let's finish up with the jawbone because I'm tired of smelling like piss because we use it on. Okay, and then after that, we can maybe take you to a church or something. Maybe it sounds like there's little fiendies. That's how you're describing them. Maybe you need to find God or something like that. I don't know.
And then I just look at him, just still trying to process everything that I just experienced over the course of my dream, and just don't say anything.
You should eat though. It's a good idea.
Yeah, we had been served, so I think we've been eating.
Yaja started eating as soon as the food hit the table.
I feel like Zidane just completely forgot to eat. He's having a morning.
Yeah, I'm not even
he's gonna need a nap
food.
midday.
Yeah.
It's all right. Please eat so that you can yeah. Yes. Just please eat. Perfect timing. Hey Yaja, could I talk to you for a second?
I'm here.
All right. Over there, maybe. for like just a minute.
I'm gonna look at everyone else, look at you, and raise an eyebrow.
It's nothing like. Okay, I don't know. Like, do you have any experiences with like little dragons?
Like
Actual.
children?
I mean, I guess it would be considered a child, but like an actual, just like little dragon. Like not dragonborn, not a dragonborn person, but like a
How
dragon.
are you giving me shit for this, and then you're talking about it like this?
What was I giving you shit for?
From before. Okay.
No, it's because okay.
How is this different?
I'm not referring to dragonborn people as they, or just assuming like their lineage is like.
But you're assuming
being born
because I'm
from
a
Dragonborn. She knows about
I
dragons
I specifically
That
now. We
you
know
just
about
learned about
baby
That's fair.
dragons.
That's fair. Or I mean, dragons in general. I'm just asking. I had an experience last night. But
I've heard of small dragons. Should I roll a history check? Dungeon
Sure.
Master?
If you want to
Okay.
roll history, that's fine.
I got a 7.
While you're familiar with
you know they exist.
while you're familiar with the concept of chromatic dragons, as we already talked about from your last roll, you're not familiar with what she's talking about.
I've never heard of that, but I'm curious.
Okay. Well.
Why do you ask?
I thought there was like a large rat under my bed last night. There was some scratching. But there was a little maybe dragon, maybe lizard.
Did you kill it?
No, I gave it food and it was friendly and then it disappeared. But I kind of still feel like it's there, you know? I don't know if that actually makes sense. Let's
Okay.
see. Yeah.
You fed a hungry animal, it ate your food and went on its way.
Yes, but like I don't know. I guess it was insensitive of me to think that maybe you had like knowledge about some sort of draconic creature, but
Doesn't
Alright,
really
how
seem
many-
like the story doesn't really seem like a big deal to me.
here. I think I can call it like 20 times a day or 20 times a long rest. Would it be inappropriate for me to like I feel like I can bring it here. And I don't know if that would be a good idea.
Do it. I want to see it.
Yeah,
All right.
this is probably the best entertainment we'll have this morning.
All right, I'm gonna call my Drake companion.
All right.
See if it shows up.
All right. So,
It's an
Want-
action.
yeah. So wanting to do this, you find yourself speaking a phrase in a language that you did not previously understand. It sounds very like garbled, and you're also and like guttural in a sense. And as you finish speaking the phrase, there's a slight like a small like shuddering from behind one of the tables that one of you guys are sitting at, and then like each of you looking at the source, you see a small claw and then another claw crawl up onto the table.
Are they so cute?
Yes,
Spooky.
it's from what you guys can tell, it's like a gray lizard. It's colorless.
I draw my weapon and I'm about to kill it.
No. This is my. This, I'm like in the way.
All right, yeah, you
We're friends.
Okay.
It's not a fiend.
Are you sure?
Yes.
It looks threatening.
It was under my bed and it like let me pet it. It's okay.
Are you
Let
sure
me
it wasn't
bet it.
trying to assassinate you? still with my
Fairly
weapon, just ready to
certain.
smash it. So
Uh,
that
Maricela,
Maricela,
Maricela, as you stand in the way of Zidon's sword, the small lizard tries to get in front of you. Seeing a weapon drawn towards you, and it just like it just starts to growl at Zidon.
can I roll initiative?
Can you make that lizard noise again, please?
Nope.
I can't roll initiative.
If you want, sure.
I'm gonna roll initiative on this lizard.
All right, roll initiative. Maricela,
22.
You need to roll initiative because the
22.
lizard takes its turn the same time as you do.
All right. Oh, whoops. 16.
16. All right. So
So I'm gonna so I'm going to say to Marissa, how do you know this thing is safe? It is threatening me right now. Not understanding the situation.
You're threatening it.
Wait till her turn.
I know.
well, yeah. I mean, technically, you haven't. Yeah.
So then I'm
You
gonna
haven't done
ready my
anything yet.
action. If the lizard hisses at me, I'm gonna bash it with my flail.
All right.
Zidon, it's a baby.
Zidon,
Are you
this is
really
like-
threatened
You could
by this
step
cute
on
little
it.
guy? Here,
All right. So
I'm gonna,
Maricela,
like,
what are you doing?
I'm gonna kind of go in between and pet the drake and be like, hey, it's okay. He's not actually going to hurt you, and if he does, I'll do something about it. And
All
I'm
right.
just gonna pet it.
With its forked tongue, it just scrapes your face a little bit, like licking your face just very slightly.
That's how they smell.
With its forked tongue. Yep. So it doesn't seem to engage after you do that. But it is now its turn. If you want it to do anything, you can tell it to act.
I am going to tell it that it can finish my breakfast if it wants.
Without hesitation, it just dives, not dives, but just
Yeah.
just starts munching down on the
And okay, as
on your
I
breakfast.
as I see that it is responding to Maricela's command, I put my weapon back in its holster and I just pretend like that didn't happen.
Interesting that it
Thank you.
understands your language, but it's summoned by some weird demonic language. Or whatever.
I don't even know what language that was.
Yaja, what languages do you speak?
I don't remember.
Do you speak Draconic?
I do.
Then you understood what Maricela was saying. She was speaking a call.
Okay, interesting that it understands both this language and Draconic. What is the language we're speaking, all of us?
Common?
Common.
Common and Draconic.
I mean, it's probably pretty smart.
So can I know what she said in Draconic?
It's just some manner of come forth. It's more like a ritualistic kind of call than like an actual sentence.
Okay,
It was
cool.
an utterance of command.
Yaja's gonna say the utterance of command
Okay.
and then look around.
Nothing happens.
I see how it is.
Honestly, I don't really think. I think it makes sense. Maricela just has little dragon now. And
yeah,
we have
all right.
one other thing that we should probably talk about. With our little buddy here, Jacques. How are you doing today? What are you
Yeah.
doing in general?
Jacques looks up from the coffee bean that he has been sniffing.
You can eat it if you'd like.
Oh, yes, I know. What was the question?
How are you doing this morning?
I'm fine.
What was the thing that happened yesterday?
Jacques kind of twiddles his thumbs a little bit, and he eats the coffee bean, and he says, is a part of my nature is that I do not like to show people very often. It scares people, and it is a defensive measure that I use to keep myself safe from dying. Where I am from, it is what everyone looks like. But I came here and he kind of like rubs his arm a little bit, and as he's rubbing his arm, he's kind of lifting his sleeve up a little bit, and you can see that he's got a big gash on his forearm that he's kind of rubbing, and he says, "I was not welcomed very nicely when I came here, so I do not show people very often. But I did not have much of a choice. I did not mean to scare you. If I did, I'm sorry."
No, it's okay. I mean,
It was definitely helpful.
It was helpful, yeah. Where do you come from?
I do not remember the name of the place. I just have faint memories of the people, my parents. I do not know.
Huh.
It is one of the answers I am looking for, being here.
Interesting.
I have, yes, small memories. One of which is this, and he holds up the moonstone that he grabbed. It's called to me. It reminds me of a jewelry that my mother used to wear.
Aw.
I do not know. I am sorry to not have the answers for you.
That's fine. As it goes, I guess.
I would appreciate it if you did not tell anyone.
Yeah, I mean, we'll keep you as a secret little weapon. It'll be good for everybody. But that said, what are we doing today then, guys?
Probably go turn in the Java, and I'm sure you're tired of carrying it around.
Mm-hmm. Tired of smelling like this. Yes, that's exactly what
Not a nice...
No, it's not.
Done with that.
So,
All right.
all right.
So, where would you guys like to go?
Judge.
All right. So having finished breakfast, Maricela, having your lizard companion, just follows you out. Doesn't really seem to be ordered to do so. It just follows you out. Making your way down to the lower city. It's a bit quiet, surprisingly. Your actions in the dungeon definitely seem to be having some sort of immediate effect. Murders have definitely drastically slowed down, if not completely stopped. You aren't sure yet. But making your way to the lower city, you eventually get down to the Basilisk Gate, where you initially met Captain Zodge, and as expected, he is still there holding the line against all of the Elter Guardian refugees. Same as before with his squad. So you made it your way to the Basilisk Gate. What do you do now?
I grab out the piss-soaked jawbone and I toss it on the ground by Zaj, and I say, we need all the respect, our money, and a little bit of hair, I think.
He looks down in disgust. What is this? What is this?
This is we killed some people.
Bone, you... All right.
That's my urine.
Do you it's a premium urine.
Why does it smell so horrible?
It's premium urine from a paladin of a holy order.
Ugh.
I know. This is... Anyways, so this is what remains of the cultists. And I think we have a bargain, do we not?
I do admit I haven't seen as many murders today as usual. However, this is no proof that the cult is finished. Return to me in a 10-day. And if there have been no murders in that entire time from this cult, you'll be paid in full.
Well, how do you know it's got the murders from the cult? What if there's just a copy cult?
Copy gold. I like that.
Are we supposed to just keep going after cult after cult? And there's got to be literally, my guy. There's a dragon cult. There's a necromancy cult. There's a cult for whatever you want, whatever crazy activities you want to do. It seems like. So I'm just saying.
That is not my problem. If you have done your job as requested, then there will be no more cult-related murders for a 10-day. Return to me in a 10-day, and you shall receive your full compensation.
Okay. Fine. You can keep the job on then.
Yaja, as you go, as you're witnessing this brief altercation, you suddenly feel your bag be a little bit heavier than usual.
I'm just going to jostle it a little bit, and still feels heavy.
Yeah, just a little bit heavier than usual.
Just a little bit?
Just a little bit.
I might peek inside. Let's see.
All right. You find what you didn't know was there before, or what you could have sworn wasn't there before. You find a nice, pristine bottle of red liquid.
What can I roll to learn about what it could be?
This looks like a health potion. You've seen them before.
Okay. I see it and I shrug amusingly and close my bag back up.
Yep. So now you have one additional health potion in your inventory that you may use.
Nice.
Who
redeemed that?
That was Chansey.
Chansey.
Who did that.
Nice. Okay.
All right. So Zaj has told you that you must basically return in a 10-day if you are to receive your full compensation for your job that you did. So for those of you who don't know,
in 10 days.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, a 10-day is basically a week in D&D. It's 10 days. The calendar runs on a 10-day cycle, so a 10-day is a week.
I see.
I forgot to put it in. Was last night a long rest?
Yes. Yeah. So if you have not already done so, you can long rest and recover all your hit points, your spells, spell slots, everything, before you make your advancement on your next thing, if you want to do that right now.
Yay.
And if if anybody wants to take a quick bathroom break, water break, whatever is going on, you can do that now before we continue.
Yeah.
And I can shout out the fantastic raid we just got from Plot Points 5e. Thank you for the raid so much. This is a homebrew. Into the Fire is a homebrewed version of the Descent into Avernus campaign, featuring monsters of my own creation, and encounters, etc., which you can influence the game, listed right up above. Again, thank you so much for that. While we wait for our what's up?
Can I make a
if you want to go do that, that's if you go.
That's fine.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Just don't be too long,
It's gonna be like 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Is
go
that
for
too
it.
long? No, that's what I'm wondering.
No, go for it. No, we'll take 5. We'll take 5.
Okay. I just bought more flax milk.
Oh, all right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so quick, I guess I'll slightly because you are familiar with magic guide. I'll just tell this to the rest of the party, because you are familiar with the concept of magic items. You do get the sense that helmet you found you don't necessarily meet the none of your party at the current time necessarily meets the requirements to attune to it.
Got it. So we don't need to give it away.
You don't need to. You could try to barter it, of course, if you would like to. That is always an option available to you. You can try to trade, sell it, but you did not say to do so. So it will be kept in your inventory until you otherwise wish it to be dealt with in some way.
Okay.
And for a reminder, you were not necessarily tasked with, but after rescuing Mortlock, he did tell you that if you wanted to, I guess, find the source of what happened, he reminded you that the Cult of the Dead 3 was contracted by his family, by his mother and his brother, or by his brothers. He didn't say his mother. It was specifically his brothers who conspired with the Cult of the Dead 3 to murder him, and also to get them to drive out the Flaming Fist. Going with that lead would likely lead you to the source.
Okay.
Of the cult's activity. While you may have killed the cult, the head of the snake still exists.
Okay. So going to his brother's place.
Pretty much, yes. You can probably get information from his brother on his mother, the Duke, or capture, kill Omric, and see what happens with that.
Understood.
Yep. Yeah, we just gotta wait for
if I wanted to use my healing potion, how would I do that?
You would just use it you can use it as an action, or I already homebrewed that if you want to use it as an action in combat, you would just full heal up to the full 10 hit points, because it's 2d4 plus 2 normally. If you use it as an action on yourself, you could just get 10 hit points back. If you want to use it as a bonus action, you would have to roll the 2d4 plus 2.
Okay, so if I use it as an action or outside of combat, I get 10 hit points back. Okay,
yes.
Cool.
So there's a bit of choice of choice there.
I like it. Wait, you said as a bonus action I would roll?
You would roll for the healing, for the amount of healing, which is 2d4 plus 2. It's more to like symbolize the fact that if you're doing it as a bonus action, you're like hastily doing it, and you might not get all of you might not drink all of it, or you might spill a little bit of it or something.
Gotcha.
But if you're doing it as an action, you're concentrated on the act of drinking it, and it would just give you the hit points back.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yep.
Thank you.
So,
thank you for explaining.
Can call out Dasnotlock, Alex, and Plot Points. Thanks for the follows, guys. While we're waiting to get back in, we just need Rez and Cinnabon. Cinnabon's not here. I was gonna tell her about what she can do. I think because I think she needs a little bit more context on her new dragon companion.
Probably.
Yeah, I kind of sprung it on her, but I'm kind of like springing all of your subclasses on you, like as you're getting them.
Okay.
I guess actually specifically, Yaja, since you are here, while your dreams last night weren't necessarily as lucid as Zidane. What you did see was a vision.
Well, I'm just remembering this after breakfast.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, this isn't like, yeah. So, you did see a vision. A similar tone to Zidane's of a red sky, but this time you're at the foot of a cavern. of a very large cave opening.
Okay.
Standing in front of the cave, you hear a loud guttural, like, growling sound from within, echoed by the stone walling coming out of the cave. And
It's like the stone walling, like, falling down?
no, it's just like the noise is echoing because it's like a chamber that of like a tuba, like it's like it can come out through that area. Coming out of the shadow that the cave is making, you do see a large, like, not large, gargantuan, like Titan-sized 5-headed dragon. Immediately once all of its heads reveal itself, you do recognize you reckon, because we talked about this before, you do recognize this as the goddess Tiamat. Leaving this like castle-sized cave as it walks in, and you stand before it, unable to do anything. All 5 of the heads look down at you before, in unison, using all 5 of their breath weapons and just enveloping you in this multicolored just mist and haze and just fire, lightning, every like all of the elements just combining at once, just enveloping you, but you don't feel any pain.
Interesting. And Tiamat is the goddess that
is the goddess of dragons.
And that was the goddess that the dragon boys were trying to get the crown for?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is, yes, because you recognize that you can put 2 and 2 together. You do know that the crown was representative of Tiamat that you found. And then the cultists wanted their treasure back. You can put 2 and 2 together.
Okay. Well, in Yaja's mind, having this dream is just relevant of the day that I had before, finding the crown, the dragon boys wanting the crown, thinking of Tiamat.
Yes.
And so I dream of Tiamat.
Yeah, and so and this goes on for about 30 seconds of just this constant stream of multifaceted energy, just completely covering you. You can't see anything. Once it is done, once you can see again, Tiamat's no longer there. It's still the opening in the cave, but you can't see anything further. But then you look down, and you can see, and looking down at your hands, specifically your arms, you see streaks of energy just shooting around your fists.
Okay.
Of representing each of the 5 colors that you saw before. Before they subside, and then you wake up.
Well, I did recently gain my Breath of the Dragon, which allows me to use acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison.
Yep.
Very interesting. Cool. Thank you for the dream sequence.
Nice.
Commander, are you here?
Yes.
Your camera died.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's dead.
Sorry, I was making tea.
Refresh it.
Rip. That's fine. Now that we're all back, we can resume. I went over Yaja's dream sequence, similar to both you, Maricela, and Zidon's. But with that, you've been given your orders. Specifically, it's more just like come back later.
Yeah.
But you did have your objective laid out. So, what would you guys like to do?
I don't know.
Yeah, like, do we just sit around and wait? Do we try to find more work? Is there something better to do?
You guys are both gone. I said that you were told by Mortlock that the cultists specifically that you killed were conspiring with his brothers to commit all these murders and also to murder him. And that if you wanted to look for the source of the activity, not like the source of like the activity, you killed the cult, but like the heads still exist. So if you wanted to gather more information about that, maybe find out more about his mother, the Duke, attempting to be Grand Duke, he pointed you toward the Low Lantern, which is a ship that his brother runs his money lending business out of.
Money lending business. That's.
Oh, I mean, if we have nowhere else to go, that's not a bad place, all right, guys?
Might as well, in case they do want to start something up, and then we won't get our compensation.
I am fine with confrontation. Wherever you guys go, I will follow.
While we're walking over, I opened the Necromancer's book that I've been holding on to.
Okay.
No. And try to like take a look at it and try to understand, see if there was anything more in it.
All right. Let me see. I have to actually go all the way back over that. Okay. So as you open the book, a wisp of black smoke rises from the pages, covering, just swirling about your head. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I got a 6.
6. So you are now cursed.
Okay.
For the next 24 hours, you are vulnerable to necrotic damage.
Okay. Sounds good.
As the smoke takes hold.
Yeah, the smoke takes hold, and Desnova is just a little bit out of it. Not really. Kind of just like a little freaked out and confused by whatever's in the book and everything like that, and just says to everybody, "Yeah, I don't know if the book was such a good idea. Definitely not working out right now." As he just kind of zones out.
Are you okay though?
No, not really. No, it's pretty bad. I'm gonna be honest. That it's just swirling black mist and everything is dark.
How do you feel?
Very dark. Not
How does
good.
that make you feel?
Not good at all, to be honest. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. If we're going to be totally real again.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. I can't help. Let's go find this guy's brother.
Yeah. Lead the way. Go ahead. You got this.
Maricela, are you wearing the crown?
I was like carrying it with me, so.
Good. I'm just keeping tabs on it, making sure you have it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'll wear it, and then I'm gonna ask for the other hat real quick.
There was a
The small one. Oh wait, did we sell it already?
Well, you had the crown and you had the mask. There was a mask.
That I'm
No,
wearing.
the propeller hat.
The propeller. No, you haven't. You've done nothing with that yet.
I was gonna try and put it on the dragon.
Okay.
Does it fit?
It does fit, but it just sort of like slacks and it's just like crooked because it's not meant for a dragon's body or a dragon's like head shape.
That's fair.
It's just
Alright,
like.
I'm just gonna like pet it, and
It's
then
just
I'm
trying to.
gonna,
Fuck you,
I'm gonna
Meta.
take
That's
it
not
back
fair.
off.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
All right. So, making your way down, you left the Basilisk Gate. You look at your map, knowing that you are to make your way towards the docks. So, as you get to the docks, you do see a host of just run-of-the-mill like galleys, like just ships that typically don't seem to be very well-to-do. Like a lot of them just seem like they're hanging on by a thread. But then you just see one that looks really good. It just looks really well kept up. Like it's got some nice like colored, like red colored accents. It's a very nice looking boat.
I'm gonna approach the people that there was people, right?
You just see you see the boats from.
Okay.
You're on the dock side right now.
Okay, so then I'm gonna, guys. Do you think that nice boat belongs to the person we're trying to meet?
I mean, if they're money changers, then that would make sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, we can only find out by going and checking it out. So.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to the boat. Can I do investigation to see if I can find any like signatures of like it's related to the person we're trying to find? The brother?
Well, walking up to the boat side. You do go on. You see a couple commoners, just sort of moving and shifting items. You can't really see from how far away you are. Just doing basic like boating work. That's what you can see on the surface level.
Can I walk up to a commoner and ask him whose boat is this?
Whose boat? Lorela.
Yes.
You want to talk to her? She's downstairs. And he goes back to work.
Okay. Guys, let's go downstairs and talk to this railer.
Is that what we're laughing at? The word railer? What are we laughing?
It's Lorela.
Oh, Lorela.
All right, let's go to Lorela.
Fucking degenerates.
What? I swear you said railer.
No, I did not say that.
Can't believe you said railer, dude.
Okay, dude, that's enough.
Right.
Okay, so then I go down the stairs and just shout, Lorela! Lorela!
As you walk down the stairs, you do see quite the bustle of a bar. Actually, it's a very busy tavern. Every table is occupied with some people. Looking all the way over towards the bar itself, you do see a Kenku managing the bar, serving drinks. You do hear from the back of the room, What do you want?
Hell yeah, she heard me screaming. So then I go.
You're very loud.
So I go over to the, the bartender and say, how much for a beer?
How much for beer?
How much?
How much?
And then I take out one gold piece and say, give me a beer.
Beer. And he scrapes over a beer to you.
Okay. So I take the beer and I go over to Lorela and say, it's on the house.
Well, thank you kindly. What can I do for you?
And then I look over at Jacques and I give him the look that says, please take over, because I don't know what to do here. As I've done many times before in this situation.
What's the guy's name that we're looking for again?
You're looking for Omric.
We are in search of Omric. We have some questions for him.
Oh, you want to find Van Thamper? Yeah, he's downstairs. Careful with that one. And she ushers to another downstairs, like a further floor down. There's a stairwell.
What do you mean?
He's a loan shark, but he pays his rent every month, so can't exactly kick him out.
I look over to whoever's close to me and say, "Is this a ship? This goes really far down."
Yeah, it's a multi-storied ship.
It's a big ship.
Yeah,
it's a really big ship.
I'm going to proceed over to the area that he's at.
Okay.
Yeah, we go downstairs. I mean, that's the only that we got to keep going down.
Oh, and I'm gonna grab the beer out of Lorela's hand, and then I'm gonna give that beer to the other person.
Wait.
Thank you.
But are you taking the beer? Wait. Are you taking the beer from her?
Yeah, that I gave to her, and I'm gonna say we're gonna need this.
Why don't you just get another one?
Jacques doesn't stop you.
Desdenova wants to see how this turns
Yeah.
out.
It's not my business.
She just scoffs and just walks away.
All right.
Goes back to. She's got a lot of people to take care of.
Yep. So then I'm gonna walk downstairs and then. Okay. What's downstairs?
All right. Let's take a look. Okay.
That is such a power move.
I mean, hey, true.
I'm not
Okay.
trying to spend more gold than I need to.
Okay, so this tavern lounge fills an entire deck and is lit by oil lanterns hanging from the 8-foot-high ceiling by 1-foot-long chains. So it's very well lit. The windowless deck contains a bar, couches, coffee tables, and tables where patrons can socialize and gamble. You can see three bouncers in plain view, just in various locations across the deck, and you can see that right here.
I look around for this.
I'm gonna get your
Omrak
pieces
person.
real quick.
Yep.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm looking around for Omrak.
Looking all the way down to the end of the like the aft of the ship, you do see a very well dressed man sitting on a couch, and Zidane actually. Immediately, the next thing you see just triggers the memory of your vision that you saw.
Okay.
You do see a purple, fiendish-looking creature is perched on the back of the couch.
I'm gonna like, just like in a trance. Who's behind me? Are you still behind me, Jacques? Or
Probably.
so then I'm just gonna reach over and give the beer to Jacques, and then just walk over to the couch, and talk to the fiend and say.
Well, it's a small creature. It's not like a humanoid. It's like a creature.
Oh shit!
It's perched on the back of the couch. It's smaller than the humanoid.
Okay.
Here, if I can just get back to the page real quick. There we go.
I'm gonna keep the beer in my hand, and I'm just not gonna avert my gaze from the purple fiend. I'm gonna look back at. Well, I'm gonna tell the party is like that was in my dream.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Is that creature right there on the couch?
Yes, that creature. There were hundreds of thousands of them in a battle.
Now, it wasn't specifically just this one, but this is one of the types that you saw.
Yeah,
Do we all see the fiend?
Yes, you can all see it.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's not hidden. It's not hidden from view. It's plain. It's plainly out, just sitting on the back of the couch, chilling.
Okay.
There were other ones. Be weary.
Are you afraid of it?
No, but I have a sense to purge it. Something doesn't feel right.
I'm gonna ready a
Oh,
reaction.
does anyone care if you
Can't
kill?
ready a reaction. You have to ready an action.
I'm gonna ready an action if, as Zidane walks over, if Zidane gets attacked, or any of us get attacked, I'm gonna cast a 2nd level spell.
Wait. So what are you gonna
Person.
ready?
I'm gonna ready hold person on like the guy that I identify as the dude.
All right.
And ready that if any of us get attacked.
All right. So you are aware that if you ready that spell and do not use it, it will still consume the spell slot.
Oh, well then no, I'm not gonna do that. I didn't realize that was the case.
Yes.
Then I'm just gonna go ahead and ready Vicious Mockery if anybody gets attacked.
All right. There you go.
All right. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
So as you approach the couch, the figure gets up really swiftly, just sort of like in a flourish. Ah, new guests. Welcome to my ship. How may I be of assistance? And he grins from ear to ear.
What is the name of the thing that Ziggy saw on the back of the?
You do not know.
We don't know.
All you know is that it is. All you can tell is that Ziggy is saying what that he saw it in his dream.
Gotcha. So can I ask this guy about it? Hey, what's that thing? I haven't seen one before.
Oh, him! He's just my insurance policy. You know how it is running a business like mine.
I don't know how it is, actually.
Well, you see, I generously provide loans to my customers. You know, gold pieces.
Sure.
And he is just to make sure that I don't happen to get stood up or robbed.
Is he your bodyguard?
Oh no, he is my bodyguard, and you can see him point to a very sleepy looking, a very sleepy, large humanoid larger than him, with red hair and a ponytail. He's sitting at the close end of the bar. You can see him on the screen right here. He's right next to your party.
Cool.
This one is just an additional safety measure. So how can I help you find group of individuals today? Do you need a loan?
No, we do not need a loan.
Oh. What do you want?
This is the guy, right?
You can assume that's
Presumably.
him. Yeah, presumably.
How many people are around?
You can see 3 of these bouncers, a Kenku bartender, and the man you assume to be Amaric with this fiendish creature as being a companion.
Okay.
You only are aware of one person who is associated with the man specifically, the person he pointed to. The other 2 people, as of your knowledge, are unaffiliated.
Okay, I'm gonna speak telepathically in his brain.
All right. So is there a save, or do you just speak? Okay.
Let me check see if it's a willing creature.
Yeah.
Bonus action. Choose one creature you can see. You and the creature speak telepathically.
All right. Let's do it then.
Yeah. So I'll say in his brain. We know what you are up to, and we are here to take you in.
You just hear back. Hold on. You just hear in the back of your mind. Well, what do you know?
Nice. We're all standing there silently, by the way.
Yeah, this is happening while you guys are just seeing them stare at each other. Like you're not.
Well, this is going on. Can I go over and try to make friends with the sleepy bodyguard?
Sure. What do you say?
Hey, how's it going? What do you think of this guy?
Well, he pays my bills.
Seems like a real jerk.
Comes with the business, I guess.
You want a beer?
I'd love one.
Cool. I'm gonna leave and I guess go buy some beers. How much is beers?
Are you asking the bartender that?
Wait. Yes.
Beers.
I would like 2 beers, sir.
2 beers. And he just he hands out he holds out his hand.
Cool. And I'm gonna give him a piece of gold.
2 gold.
Okay, 2 gold. There you go.
All right, and then he slides the beers over. Beers. And then he just goes back to his business.
Cool. I'm gonna look at it, smell it, look satisfied, walk back over, give the beer to the bodyguard guy. Yeah.
Well, thank you kindly. And he just downs the whole thing.
Damn, take mine.
Are you giving him yours?
Yeah.
Ah, 2 for 1 special. And he just double fists him.
Nice. Okay.
Destinova
We just
goes
chilling.
to the bar.
All right.
After watching this one consume lots and lots of beer without even thinking, Desnova gets 2 beers from the Kenku and places yet another one in front of the bodyguard.
So wait, you got 2 beers?
I got another 2. I put one in front of him and saying, hey, you put those funds back so far. Do you think you can keep going?
Make a persuasion check at advantage.
Okay. Okay.
Whoa, Des, are you trying to party?
You know he's gonna send it.
I got a 19. I got a 25 and a 24. So I have a 25.
Well, if you say so. And just takes them both back.
Good. Do you want more friends? We can definitely. I mean, if you want, like I like watching a party. I like playing music, and I might need a dancer. I think that, these sorts of ales, they make dancing a lot easier. Would you like some more?
Hells yeah, friend. Keep them coming.
I'm gonna go over and like hang out with these guys, and then I'm gonna grab
go
one
get
too.
another 2 beers.
While Des is at the bar, I want to ask the bodyguard about the weird creature on the couch. What do you know about that thing?
Some kind of devil. I don't know why he needs that one. He's got me. I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. He just grumbles under his breath for like.
Should we
just
get rid of it?
intangibly.
Should we get rid of it?
No, she likes the devil. He's stumbling over his words
Likes
now.
the
It's
devil?
worse and worse.
Yep.
Damn.
4 or 5? 4? 4.
He's gonna be
He's
6
only had
after
4.
this is all done.
He's already sleepy before you even gave him liquor.
Fair.
Are you okay?
I'm bringing over another 2 beers. He's doing
good.
great. He's doing great, honey. Just let him go.
Yeah, I like this guy.
Yeah. I even brought one for myself, unless you want it.
As he becomes more sloppily drunk, Yaja's gonna walk away to the other side of the bar by Jacques.
Okay.
This guy's just not even capable of being my friend anymore.
Aw.
Yikes. Okay. So what else is happening right now then?
There's telepathic communication.
Yeah. So that conversation is happening. Were you gonna give? Were you
that.
trying to give the bodyguard more liquor?
I gave,
Des?
he should
not
be
liquor.
6 beers in currently.
Oh, you
I
gave him.
believe.
So you gave him 2 more.
I gave him 2 more.
Okay.
if
So
he'll
you
drink
bought
them,
4
yeah.
gold worth of beer so far.
Yes.
He just cheers and just goes down. Hold on, let me just roll a con save real quick. He is still somehow standing up
Yeah.
through 6 beers in. He's up. He's not
I mean,
very
it takes
coherent.
a bit to hit, it takes a bit to hit sometimes.
Yeah, we'll give him
It needs to
36
process
seconds.
it.
36 seconds, I bet.
All right. So what else is happening? Is there any Zidane, are you doing anything?
I'm still standing next to Jacques, just like
Okay.
not
So
doing anything
yeah,
because
during this
I think that. What's up?
yeah, so you're not taking any like unique actions you're trying to do or anything right now?
No, because my eyes are still just like fixated on the purple fiend that I saw in my dreams.
All right. Okay. So, Jacques, are you continuing the conversation at all, or what were you looking for?
Yeah. So as far as what I know, do I feel like telling him about the bathhouse and the dead 3 would be like pretty like intimidating?
Well, you don't know. That's You haven't really you don't know him well enough to gauge whether or not how he's going to react to anything specific you say.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say. We have killed many members of your cult. The one beneath the bathhouse, and all of the dead 3 are gone.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
I see. So you wish to die then?
Is that a threat?
Yes.
I see them staring at each other, and I'm just kind of looking at one and looking at the other, and like waving my hand and just being ignored.
Meanwhile, this is when they're doing like the whole liquor thing, and I kind of look over at them and I say, they look friendly, don't they? But we have killed many people much stronger than you.
Roll intimidation.
Okay. 17.
What is it you want? We don't need to have any bloodshed.
DM
unnecessarily.
to player.
Yeah?
We want the killing to stop, and that's why we're here, right?
Yes. You were basically told that, like, if you wanted to either stop what's happening, you could either kill or capture Omric. And he also mentioned another brother, Thirstwell, who lived in their family's manor.
Okay.
So this is one of the 2 brothers that should be taken care of in some manner, either lethally or non-lethally.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So I'll say, we have been hired to arrest you or kill you. Now, the reason being because you are killing people. So, would you like to discuss this before blood is shed? Your blood.
I haven't killed anyone.
No,
you have no
but
proof.
Caused the death of many.
Where is your proof? And even if you do arrest me, who will take your word for it? The city is the most corrupt.
To kill you.
No one will believe you. You kill me, there will be hell to pay.
Explain.
My mother is much more powerful than you know.
And your brother, who lives in the mansion.
His eyes narrow. Who told you about Thirstwell?
We know
it
a
couldn't
lot.
be.
Oh yes, we killed your brother. I'm lying. I'm lying.
Okay, then you need to roll deception right now.
16.
16?
I should be rolling higher. I should be rolling higher.
He no longer is telepathically. What have you done?
Okay.
He looks very horrified.
Non-telepathic. That's the first thing he says, non-telepathically?
Yes. Do you realize what this means?
No, I do not.
It means that I am the last in line for inheritance. Ha ha ha! I must commend you, my friend. You almost got me good. Oh, with Thirstwell out of the way, there's nothing to stop me from inheriting the throne of Van Themper. Thank you. You deserve a reward for that one. And he looks to his he
honestly misunderstood me because I was saying that I killed his brother Mort. That's what I was
you just said his
trying to
brother.
say.
Yeah.
You just said his brother after he mentioned
So I'm saying
Thirstwell.
he honestly misunderstood me.
Yeah.
So Jacques goes, no, you misunderstand.
What do you mean?
Mort.
Oh. I mean, that's pretty good as well. Thank you.
Now, would you like help killing your brother? Your other brother?
Oh. Thirstwell. Well, he isn't very hard to kill. He's very sickly, you see.
Why have you not done it then?
Well, get blood on my own hands. There's no way that I would be able to convince my mother of any other cause of death. If I do it myself, I'm basically disowned.
And you're not worried about the people in this place hearing what you're saying?
The only people in this place right now who can hear us or who work for me, well, and looks very, and he just looks towards his bodyguard, who's just like practically passed out. I don't think anyone will be telling, and again, even if they do, will believe a simple bodyguard.
I see. Well, as I've said to you now, there is only 2 ways in which this goes down. We stop the killings in a peaceful way, or your blood is spilled here, while your bodyguard is contained by the alcohol in his system.
Tell you what. Why don't we drink and talk business? How about we help each other out? Please, have a seat. I'm sure we can work this out in a pleasant manner.
I turn to Yaja. I say, Yaja, do you feel like sitting?
Nah.
I'll let you make the call. I've made enough decisions and kept you out of them for the last day. I'd like you to make the decision today.
Tell you what, why don't I begin with a show of good faith, bartender, and he signals the Kenku to bring over a platter of drinks.
While he's yelling to the bartender, I'm gonna whisper to Jacques. I don't trust him.
We should not. I speak telepathically into your brain and I say, we hear him out, and if it does not seem honest, it does not seem trustworthy, or with it, we just kill him right here, right now. We have permission.
I don't have a cool echo, but I'm talking in your brain right now. So. Jacques is gonna say, yes. I'd like to hear him out. Guys, theater of the mind. Come on.
I love it. That's great.
Yeah, I'd like to hear him out, but I'm not drinking anything he serves me.
Please, I insist. Have a seat with me. Let's conduct some business.
Jacques sits.
All right. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna look at him and just be like, we understand that this guy is probably lying about everything, regardless.
I'm just gonna stand in my position to still not averting my gaze from the purple fiend.
All right, then I will put you two here on the couch.
Casting couch.
Please, on the house, and he, the bartender makes his way around to the lot of you, offering you a drink.
Who are they offering a drink to?
As you can see on the screen, as the bartender's making his way around the Kenku, he's passing Desanova and then Maricela and then Zidane, offering you guys drinks as he's making his way over to the couch with Almeric and you two.
I take a drink, but I don't drink it.
Okay, so what did the rest of you take the drinks?
Yep. I'm gonna guzzle mine down.
All right. What about the rest of you?
I'm gonna wave mine on.
Okay. Marcel, about you?
Do you take the
Sorry.
drink?
Do you take the drink? The Kenku has a plate of drinks and is walking around offering you all drinks.
I'll take it, but I won't like drink it. I'm
All
just
right.
gonna hold it.
Okay, so
I chugged mine.
okay, so Jacques and Yaja, do you guys take the drinks?
I take my drink, but I do not drink it.
I don't even take it.
Okay. A toast to good health.
Pick up my
Does
bottle of
And
mead.
Does Kenku take his drink off the same platter we do?
Yes.
Okay. I'm
Good
going
health.
to cheers with him and then throw the drink over my shoulder.
I'm gonna in good health, and then I'm gonna drink mine.
All right.
Good health. I'm gonna like pretend to take a sip because no, I don't want to drink too much right now anyway.
Okay.
But
So
Not actually.
I like make little sparks go up.
okay, so Zidane, you're the only one who drinks then?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Zidane, make a Constitution saving throw.
Son of a bitch.
I'm
23.
gonna turn to Jacques.
23.
And make eye contact.
So Zidane, as you just down the drink, just haphazardly, you start to feel a very bad sickness come along, but
Okay.
you're just your strength and your vigor just shakes it off. The rest of you didn't drink, and this is not noticeable to anybody.
Can I give Jacques a look? And like, I'm gonna give Jacques a look, and this is up to whether or not Jacques understands. I'm gonna give him this look that says like, "Speak to me in my head."
And
'Cause I
Yaja,
felt
as you throw the
something.
drink back, you hear, "Oh, come on! Why would you do that? Somebody has to clean that up. I thought we were here to make business, not make messes."
Hey, why does Kenku notice that? I do that at bars all the time. No one notices.
Well, no, this is Omric.
Oh, wait, which
If
one's
you're
Omer?
you're just throwing the drink back, it's just splattering on the floor.
Yeah, all the time. I go to the bar, people buy me shots, and I feel like forced to take it, and I just like, nobody notices.
It's probably very dark. This is a very well lit area, and there's not many people.
Fine. Okay. All right. So, okay. How do I want to respond to this? I'll just say I changed my mind.
Oh.
Fine. What about the rest of you? Come on, we're here to make business. Let's
Can
just.
I roll?
What's
Can
up?
I roll insight against him?
Yeah, sure. Roll insight.
Okay.
Yeah, we're here to talk business.
I
Let's
have
get talking.
a 13 plus 7, 20.
So you do notice as because the Don was the only one who drank the shot initially. You do notice Omric's face just get a little bit concerned as to the lack of response when that happened. Just be like before quickly returning back to his usual plastic smile.
Can I roll an insight to see if Zidane, like I can tell what Zidane wants from me?
Sure.
19 on dice, plus 4.
Something definitely went wrong there,
I literally
You don't know
looked
what.
at everybody-
but
I just look to him and I say, there's just something that seems a little fishy here.
What is
Wait.
it, Zidane?
There was something in my beverage. After I consumed it, I felt something off in my body, but it had very little effect on me. I still feel fine, but be wary. I don't think we should be able to drink this.
Jacques looks to this dude and says, "Do you take us for fools? You really want
I'm
to
not
die?"
certain what you mean. This was just a celebratory drink to conduct a hopefully fruitful business venture. I
Well, then you
have no
drink
idea
mine
what
off
you
the
mean.
table. You drink mine off the tray, the one I did not drink.
Okay, roll persuasion at advantage.
Natural 20, baby. It's an 18 and a 20.
You're a nerd with your dice.
Of course. Who wouldn't want to celebrate even more? As he just downs the whole thing. You can definitely hear it. See, very strong. Nothing wrong. And he just starts coughing abhorrently. As he just like definitely loses composure. He's not looking good.
Shouldn't have drinking the Corona.
Yasha's laughing.
Are we done playing games now?
Yes.
So,
What do you want?
we want the killing to stop, and we want your other brother dead, and maybe your mom too.
It sounds like you've already taken care of it. What do you want from me? If the cult is dead, there's nothing more I can do.
Is he talking out loud?
Yes, he's trying his
Okay, yeah.
best.
Can I roll an insight to see if he's lying?
Yes, if you want to check, you can go for it. Roll insight.
Or
see what
should
happens.
it be? Okay.
Well, no, it would be insight if you're trying to
Okay.
deduce.
How do we know you're not going to start a new?
19.
19. He's very desperate. I don't. Lying at this point would just be a disservice. He's already in such a disadvantageous position that lying would not do anything further. You've already, Jock's already caught him out. He just drank poison.
He knowingly drank poison.
And I'm gonna look at Jacques and say he doesn't seem to be lying. The problem may be resolved.
Yeah, what does... You've got this loan shark business. You seem like kind of a jerk of a guy. What do you have to offer? What can you do for us?
Take my gold and leave me. That's all I have.
And what do you do after we leave?
Continue doing business as normal.
And what is business as normal outside of your loan shark business?
That's all I have left. Take the gold from Valthus. He's there on the floor. And you look over and the bodyguard is just completely out. The alcohol finally took effect and he is very not conscious.
I'm gonna then kind of interject after that and be like, "What, Yaj? Are you done?"
I guess the only other thing that I have left to say is, that thing on the couch, the bodyguard to your bodyguard. Do we have any concerns about that thing?
He answers only to me. There's nothing you should worry about.
Where did you find it?
He remains silent.
I said, where did you find it? Can I roll intimidation?
Let me see. Hold on. Okay. All right. Yeah, if you want to intimidate him, roll intimidation. I need to look at the list here.
5.
Why do you wish to know more? Haven't you done enough? I've told you all I want to say.
Well, you're in no position to tell us what you want to say, but tell us what we want to know.
Leave my pet out of this.
What is your affiliation with that pet, and where did you get it?
Fuck you.
Oh, you little bitch! All right.
He's just like on the ground, like just gasping for air, like he's.
And then okay, so then I'm gonna look at Jacques. I'm gonna look at I'm gonna look at him and be like, maybe my friend Jacques can talk some sense into you.
What is the condition of him currently? Like he's on the floor, like what is the position of him being poisoned?
He's just like he's like not composed at all. He's just like he's having a very hard time speaking. Like he's not.
Does that affect his like HP or?
No, not that. Well, not that you can tell. You don't know what effect this poison had because you didn't drink.
Yeah. So I guess are you gonna be okay?
As you ask that question, he finally gives out and collapses.
Is he just knocked out?
For what he can tell, he is incapacitated.
You'd think he'd have
We can
an
arrest him.
antidote on him. We could.
Yeah, we could just arrest him. This will be very easy. Zidane, pick him up. Let's grab his gold. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, we got the gold, got the guy.
Yeah, this went swimmingly, guys. Honestly, amazing what a little bit of beer can do.
The only reason I'd want to keep him around is, do you think we can gain anything from him later?
Well, we're supposed to arrest him or kill him, right?
Yeah,
What do we do
Capture or kill.
about the fiend?
but now he's afraid of us. So
Well,
if we ever need anything like information or more money, we can just come here. It's up to you guys. I don't really care at this point.
We need to capture. He needs to be dead or captured, and
so
we can't leave him here alive. So
According to who?
yeah, I
According
mean, like
to
that's-
Zudge.
according to Zudge, right?
Well, Mortlock was the one who told you about the fact that his two brothers were the ones that were conspiring with the cult to one, have him killed, and then the rest of the information. I can reread that if you guys want.
to stop the crime, Yaja.
So
Like,
the information that was given to you was that Mortlock was betrayed. The assassins conspired, that were the ones you killed, were conspired with his brothers to kill him. His family specifically is paying the dead three cultists to commit the murders. Their goal was to prove that the Flaming Fist was not capable of protecting the city, to get them to leave, to get them to leave Baldur's Gate, and then with the Flaming Fist gone, the Duke, Thalamra, all these three brothers' mother, would have been in a much better position to become the next Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate.
Which
and you were warned that if that happens, Baldur's Gate would suffer the same fate as Elturel, and get dragged into he said dragged into the Nine Hells.
Is that a concern now?
I think that's a concern that we don't watch the city fall into hell.
Why? This guy's so intimidated by us. He'll do whatever we want.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It's okay. You know, have you ever heard of saying, "Bird in hand is worth more than two bird in bush"?
Yeah, this guy's in our hand. He'll literally drink poison for us.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It means that he's still going to be affecting other stuff. If we just cut off the head of the
He's gonna be
chicken.
giving loans to people with super high interest rates. That's their own fault.
Yeah, well, guess what? That's not their own faults. We're going ahead and freeing a lot of probably underclass folk from having to go ahead and pay these things back to begin with. So, like, if we're going on a moralistic standard, one, that's fair. But from a strategy standard, we probably should take him to Zaj and explain what's going on. Zaj might be happy with that and might give us more money. Even more respect, Jock.
Well, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't care what we do.
Yeah,
What do
so
you think?
the cultists were receiving money from Omric. That's how they were getting paid. Omric was like fencing them the money as payment for the job that they were doing of committing all these murders. That's what you were told.
Well, they're gone now.
The other brother Thirstwell was using imps as spies to spot at various locations in Baldur's Gate. He told you that he probably knew that you were there in the bathhouse when through one of those spies when you went in. You never saw anything, but you were told that that Thirstwell probably knew that you went there.
All right, who here wants to kill him?
I
Anybody
don't
want
think we
to?
should kill him, but
I
Jack
think we
wants to
should
kill.
arrest him.
Who wants to arrest him? Does the Nova?
might as well. I
Yeah.
mean, even if, well, I do want to know, like, what do you think the that fiend will do if we do like arrest him?
He said
Well,
that
we
he.
can say Zidon's bloodlust if it goes and acts up, and he can send it back to like one of the 9 hells that we're literally getting threatened about being dragged into.
I mean, he said that thing only calls to or only reacts to him, and he's not in a position to call any shots right now. So I think we're all right.
So then we should eliminate him so we can't make any commands, or
He's literally
out.
passed out on the ground right now, Zidon. Okay, there is poison coursing in his veins. We can just carry his body out of here. No one's gonna think. I don't think very many people are gonna think much of it. If
Okay,
anything,
fine,
everybody's gonna be happy.
All right.
We imprison him. Let's
Okay,
go.
so who is doing what right now?
Zidon, you should carry him. You're the
So-
biggest.
okay. So then I walk over to and carry him.
Okay, so
And
as
pick
you
him up.
attempt to pick up the body of Omric, the devil on the couch immediately attacks you. Is
fucking
going to
bitch.
attempt to use his forked weapon on you.
Okay.
I forgot. I was trying to roll through this thing here. 19 to hit.
Yep, that hits me.
All right. So you take 3 points of piercing damage as when you reach down to try to grab Omric, you just feel jabbed in the shoulder by a fork from this creature that's just still perched up on the couch. Just reached over and stabbed you. And then it is going to attempt to bite you.
Okay.
That is a unnatural 20. I had the D4 out, but then I put it away for some reason.
Okay, see,
For
we could've
7
just
points of
left it.
damage
I told you,
as it rushes in after the stab in order to.
How much damage?
Can I give inspiration to? You can, if you want. For 7 points of damage.
Nice.
7 and then what did I say? Was 3. So 10 points total from the multi attack.
All right. Can I attack back? I'm
Yeah,
killing this
go
thing.
for it.
Yep. So now after I'm getting bit, I'm kind of gonna move my shoulder and throw it off me. I'm gonna ready my weapon, and then I'm going to roll for 20.
20 to hit.
Yep.
That'll do it.
And then I'm gonna take my flail and hit that motherfucker upside its head
All right.
for an 11.
Okay. So as you are able to land a blow onto the creature, but it doesn't seem to be impacted as much as you thought it would. It still does damage. You still landed a hit, but it doesn't seem to like be recoil as hard as you would have expected it to.
This is a tough fucker.
Maybe we should just leave him.
So you said 11?
Yep.
All right.
There's no going back.
Okay. Does anyone else want to do anything, or are you going to leave Ziggy for man-to-man combat?
No, I'd like to walk up to it, and I'd like to do Breath of Dragon, cold, 30-foot line.
Okay. Go for it.
It says
This
that
escalated quickly.
Test out your new stuff.
Each attack inflicts 2d4 damage of cold. Each creature in the area must make a dex save.
So what is your spell save DC? Should be on your sheet.
DC 12.
DC 12. Natural 1.
Taking half damage on a success.
Well, it rolled a natural 1, so it did not succeed. So,
okay, cool. Well, I can use this feature 2 times, so I'll just do it again.
So how much? Well, so how much damage did you roll? You got to roll damage for that.
Okay, 2d4.
Yep. Roll your 2d4.
Okay, here. Sorry, I don't know how to do this stuff yet. Okay.
It should just be the damage number under the ability. And then it should auto roll for you.
I got a 5.
5. All right. So as you exhale this cold concentrated blast, it does envelop the devil, and it does seem to it does recoil and just as it gets just blasted. It does seem to be more effective than Zidon's initial strike.
But it doesn't do. Okay.
It's 5. It's 5 damage.
Alrighty.
So does anyone else want to do anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna vicious mockery the thing.
All right, go for it. I'm not rolling initiative because this is a one monster encounter. I just want to get it over with.
For wisdom 14, wisdom
All
save.
right. Roll the 19.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, it just doesn't take damage or anything.
Yep.
Then.
So it just manages to shake off your attempted psychic damage. Anybody else? Anybody else want to get involved?
I think this is going to be over soon.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't really have.
But it's up to you if you want to get involved or not.
Nah.
I'm gonna let Zidane have
All right.
his
Okay.
satiated.
Well, then we'll go back to the devil itself, which shall attempt to make another multi-attack on Zidane. It's an unnatural 20 and another unnatural 20. So the first one on the bite is going to deal 5 points of slashing damage from the bite. And I put the D6 away again by accident. Actually, it's going to roll one more time because somebody gave it inspiration. Okay, so it didn't crit. Which is fine. So that's going to be 1 point of piercing damage as the fork just jabs into your clavicle just a little bit.
Okay.
That's going to be its turn. It's not going to try to leave anywhere, otherwise it's going to take a lot of attacks. So, Zidane, what do you got?
I am going to attack it.
All right, go for it. Oh.
20 again.
All right.
To hit.
Roll damage.
8.
8. All right. Again, managing to land the blow, but it doesn't seem to impact as hard as you would have expected it to. Yasha, do you want to do anything?
Yeah, I guess I'll just use my dagger. Wait, where am I? How far am I?
You are right here.
Let me look.
Up here.
I don't see me. I'm sorry.
You're the small little dragon thing right here.
Thank you. Okay. I see it now. Cool. Yeah, I'm close. I'm going to just use my dagger. So hit is 12 to hit.
12 does not hit.
Cool,
It's going to just swoop out of the way right before you're able to connect a hit.
Damn.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'll do a
You do have your breath weapon that you can. I think was that an action? I think that might have been an action.
I have my breath weapon, but I don't know when we're gonna take a short rest next, or if I need it later.
Maybe.
Let's just do it. Okay. So this one says DC 11, half damage on success for.
So what type of save?
2d6.
You should say DC 11 something save.
It says As an action, once per shore is exhaled.
Okay, action. You already
Dex
attacked.
11.
If it's an action, you already attacked. You have to wait till your next turn.
Okay, that's fine. I'll do a bonus action of unarmed strike.
All right.
14 to hit.
14 will do it.
Yes. Okay. And then I got 6 damage.
So what type do you want to change the damage type, because you do have that?
Yeah, to cold.
The cold. Okay. All right. You managed to land a blow onto it. Pretty just as your fist just becomes imbued with the power of cold energy. You do manage to strike, and just at the source, you just leave a little bit of frost.
Yeah.
Can I try?
Yes.
I'm a snow dragon, bitches.
I don't know if this will work if it speaks this language, but I'll say in Abyssal. Enough.
No response.
All right.
How
about you?
Desdenova, do you want to do something? Do you want to do anything? Or?
It's just mockery.
All right, go. All right, so what's it? DC
14.
14 wisdom save. That is not a 14. That is a 12.
Cool. You take 2 damage. Disadvantage on attacks in the future.
Okay.
That's
Jacques, do you want to do anything else?
Yeah.
All right. Back up to the top then. Two more last ditch attacks on this time, actually on Nausea. First one's not going to hit at all. Second one's going to be a 21 to hit. 21 to hit,
Okay.
not damage.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
This thing dealt 21 damage, we'd be in trouble here. You take 3 points of piercing damage as the fork moves from Zidane and just stabs you in the chest. Zidane,
Alright.
you're up.
Yep. I'm gonna retaliate and I'm gonna hit.
All right.
7.
7, no shot.
Yep.
You're just not able to act fast enough as the creature swoops out of the way. Yaja, what do you want to do?
Yo, breath weapon, let's go.
All right, so what is the save? And I believe it is electricity for you.
So it just says Dex DC 11.
Okay, so it's
damage.
Dex
Okay.
DC 11. Okay, that's good.
Okay,
That's all I
cool.
need to
Yeah,
know.
I don't know how things work.
Rolled a 13, so that will be half
Nice.
damage of 3d6, I think, of electricity. Right?
Yes, it is lightning.
All right, so roll your 3d6 lightning.
Okay, I don't roll a 2d6?
Maybe 3d6, right? Isn't it 3d6? Does it not say 3d6?
Guys, I don't know. It says for 2d6 lightning damage.
I guess it upgrades later. Yes, so roll your 2d6.
I think it okay.
I thought it was 3d6. I don't know why. It upgrades as you get
That's
gain
when I'm
levels.
level 6.
Yeah, okay.
9.
9 total.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you just exhale this cloud of electric energy that just strikes into this devil, you just see it like zap and then explode into a cloud of mist.
Cool.
It says like,
I'm gonna wipe my mouth after that,
all right.
Little napkin.
and then straighten my jacket and walk away.
All right.
All right.
Is that
I'm
supposed to be badass?
I'm gonna continue the process of picking up our target and putting him on my shoulder.
All right. So
Who's carrying
Omric
the gold out?
is now on your shoulder.
My
Yeah,
bloody
I'll
shoulder.
grab the golds. That's
All
fine.
right. So you take the money pouch from the asleep bodyguard. You find 150 gold pieces inside.
Nice.
5 ways.
All right.
Cool.
Cool.
As
Nice.
we're leaving, I'll give a gold piece to the bartender.
He just stares at it and just like pecks at it a little bit before putting it away. All right, so you all collectively leave the lowest deck of the Low Lantern Inn. As you get up to the second floor with the bar, patrons look at you as you're carrying out the unconscious body of the Next time, Irish. We're at the 3-hour mark. But for that second one, I'll definitely do that. But as you walk out of the bar, a bunch of the patrons just look and stare, just like you're carrying the body of the I guess the renter of the lowest deck. And then
they had a little too much to drink. Okay.
Roll deception.
Should I roll deception too? Because I said he's sick.
No. Oh, did you say that?
I got an 18.
I said that.
All the patrons just go back to their drinks, and then Morella, who was going to speak up, just goes back to her business.
All right.
Okay, so as you leave the bar, Amrik on your shoulder, unconscious for who knows how long. You begin to leave the you start to make your way up the stairway leading up to the deck of the ship. Your at least part of your goal, as it were, of capturing one of the Van Thamper brothers seems to have been completed. As you make your way up to the top of the ship, looking at the midday sky, sun directly up ahead. It's about midday. The rest of your objectives do lay before you. You were told of 2 brothers, as well as the Duke herself. You don't know where to go, but you do have somebody who does. And with that, we will end tonight with your goals lying ahead of you. As we are now, it's about almost 8:30, so we'll call it for tonight, guys. Irish, I will take care of both of those redemptions. I'm just going to actually take a quick picture. You redeemed random encounter and loot drop. So nice. One probably leading to the other, as it were. So expect something to happen next week. You don't know what, but something will happen next week. So look forward to that, everybody.
Something will happen next week.
Something very unscripted will happen next week. So
it gives you time to script it.
Exactly. So
pros and cons.
So look forward to that. Like I said, for those of you who do not know, I write my own encounters in homebrew, put them up on YouTube. So some things you'll be seeing for the very first time, expect that to come next week. And with that is the end of Into the Fire episode 4. Thank you so much to the cast for coming in. As always, thank you, chat, for coming in, watching this story unfold. We'll be picking this up next Thursday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, as usual. And with that, I believe we can just really quick I'd like to run through outros. I don't think I've been doing that. So you can follow all of these lovely, wonderful players. They all do their own stuff on Twitch, so I would love to shout them all out. Let's go down the line with Commander.
Hey, everybody. My name is Commander. I play Jacques on the show. I really love being on this show and being a French man. Hope I'm not offending anybody with my shitty accent. You can follow me at twitch.tv/Commander. I run a couple D&D shows myself.
This guy, that's modest. This guy runs some of the craziest casted shows. This man's on top right now for D&D content. I strongly recommend. You like D&D, go follow Commander. Twitch.tv. Let's get some shout outs. Hey, Foxy, can you shout out all of the people as we go down the line, please? Or yeah, Rez, you can do it to your mod too, of course. Either one. Commander does some fantastic work in D&D. I'm working with him closely on a lot of things, and this is one of them. And so be sure to go follow. Next up, Micah Lightning, our resident Dragonborn.
Meowdy. Yeah, I stream things about candy, and very soon I'll be streaming a thing about a very large Lego thing that I thought was going to be much smaller when I bought it.
You can't see it, by the way.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
All you see is my
You're in
room.
Meta's room.
All
yeah.
you see is my
Oh, yeah.
room.
Sorry, let me go in the other room really quick.
Yes.
Wait, Meta, why do you have her Lego thing in your house?
Okay.
That's weird.
All
Sorry,
right.
so I switched room. This very large Lego set that is expert that I also wasn't aware was
Oh,
expert.
I forgot. I have a command now,
That's
actually.
exciting.
I'm terrified, but yeah, we'll attempt to do that one day.
Blocks all the links. God damn it. I guess you have to do it anyway, Rez. It blocks
I'm
all
here.
the links that I put in. It's my own command. It's stupid. All right,
That
anyway.
is
you messed up.
fantastic.
Anyway,
Yeah.
yes. Go check out Micah Lightning. Fantastic candy-related content every
True.
Wednesday and Sunday.
True.
Next up, Ziggy Buckets. Ziggy 6 Intelligence
6
Buckets.
Intelligence buckets. Yeah, that's about it. I just go on other people's shows. That's about it.
Of course. But
I don't really stream. so.
which you should be streaming more. But that is,
True.
that is a conversation for another day.
Oh, I am in the next few weeks. I'm actually planning on getting my YouTube up and running. I won't be doing gaming specific stuff. I'll be doing like vlogging stuff and IRL content with local creators here in Austin. So
Aw.
I will keep everyone posted on that.
Local
I'm
creators
just
in
playing.
Austin plus Micah.
Plus Micah.
Thank you.
I love that.
Fantastic. YouTube.com/Ziggy Buckets. Cinnabon.
I too don't stream as much as I should. I've been like on a little like almost 2-week break now because of job hunting or whatever. But you can find me at Cinnabon0. I show up on people's shows, and I also play like farming / romance games like Stardew Valley, Rune Factory, etc.
All right. And last but certainly not least, our favorite bard, Reswitch.
Twitch.tv/Reswitch. I usually do a morning show, among a bunch of other things, but I'm going to be super inconsistent over the next week in general. So, if you want to follow me, you know where to do that. If you see me on, you're not going to really see what I do anywhere else. We do a lot of rituals. There's a lot of blood. Oh my God, is there a lot of blood?
Fantastic.
The only thing that
Not
we want
allowed?
is just blood. We just want the blood.
His stream's just blood.
What?
Isn't that like not allowed via TOS?
No.
Yeah, you can't
I
have
want the
fake blood.
I want the blood. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You can have the blood.
Everyone
Well-
tune into Reswitch before he gets kicked off. So.
Well, all right. So we have two. This is your cast for Into the Fire. Again, go give all these people a follow. And if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube, I'm trying to get more of this content that I do on stream somehow capable for YouTube. It to be exclamation YT, not YouTube, exclamation YT.
You do both. Okay.
And so I'm trying to get this highlights from this stream like in the fashion that people love watching it on YouTube, as it were. So we have two options in front of us. We can either raid into Yas TV, or I can raid into somebody else who is doing D&D right now.
Up to you,
Because
man.
as we have gotten raided with somebody who is also doing D&D today.
Yeah, keep pushing on the D&D.
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 Yeah.
All right, that sounds good. Then we shall raid into
That makes
or
sense.
into Arcadum. He's the guy I want to. He's the man I want to become eventually one day for D&D content. So we're gonna raid into Arcadum,
wanna
making
become a
D&D
9-foot
songs. He's
D&D.
writing his own D&D songs right now.
Oh yeah.
So
Nice.
that should be really fun. So we're gonna raid into Arcadum. I'm gonna probably see some of you on Yas TV. If you guys want to keep watching myself and some other people on this cast, Rez, I think you're going on too, right?
Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see.
We'll see.
It's always a maybe.
Well, if you want to keep watching me, I will probably be eating dinner and then I'll be jumping on Yas TV, twitch.tv/Yas TV for the Yas TV podcast. It's very degenerate. If you don't like that type of content, then don't worry about it. You don't need to come. But it is what it is, as it were. So we're gonna raid into Arcadum, and hopefully you guys had fun. I had fun. I always have fun. And also, quick announcement. We're going to start having a second show weekly. Not this cast, but I will be starting to host a second Dungeons and Dragons show. That is your final announcement for the night. When that's coming, who's involved, who the fuck knows? I don't. But that will be happening. This is too much fun to only do once a week. So I will be doing this twice a week at bare minimum. So look forward to more announcements coming to that, probably on my YouTube.
Nice.
We'll see. So
Yes.
we're gonna raid you. I'll see you guys. Just stay in Arcade M's chat if you want to see that, or go about your day as you were. But thank you for coming. Also, guys, stay in the Zoom call for a bit. We can talk for just a minute, as we usually do.
While you eat your broccoli.
Bye, chat.
Okay.
Well.
All right, there you go.